Everyone. Tony from Hack the Movies here, and today we're going to be talking about everything announced at D23, and we're going to ask ourselves, did we care? Now, I know this is a Disney thing, and you guys would all assume that I'd probably do this with one of the big Disney fans on the channel, like Casey or Johanna, and I think you all forgot it's Boys Month. So I have a different Joe Lascola. Hello, Joe.
Oh my god, I didn't realize that I got roped in for Boys Month again.
Well,
Also, like, do the girls really care about Marvel or Star Wars the same way?
Well, Johanna probably, but not
Johanna
Casey so
probably for
much.
sure. Yeah.
Yes, Joe. It is Boys, but I feel bad. We just spent a weekend together
We did.
at the Sci-Fi Horror Fest. That was going to be a big Boys Month weekend, and Crystal had to just go ahead and invite herself, didn't she?
She crashed the party, man.
And she did it. And you know what? I was like, you know what? I'm just going to be nice. I'll even put Baywatch on for her. And she hated it.
Dude, I was like in the other room, like trying to go to sleep, and all I hear is fucking Baywatch rumbling through the wall because the TV was on the wall where my head was.
Well,
And he's like,
listen.
Crystal, look, watch
Oh,
the
wait,
show.
no. It wasn't on the wall. It was on the other side. I just played it that loud.
Oh, gotcha.
And also the TV, it was just the Roku thing. It didn't have the actual TV remote, so I couldn't put a sleep timer on. I
Yeah.
had to just leave it on until Roku put the screensaver on.
Dude, I did the same thing because, like, when I'm out, it helps me fall asleep to put the TV on. So
Yeah.
we were watching Sonic, and I like put the timer on, and I went to bed. And Sean's like, I woke up like fucking halfway through the movie, and fucking Sonic's blaring, and he's like, I had to turn it off. I'm like, oh, dude, I'm so sorry. I could have swore I put the sleep timer on. So,
That was a fun weekend, though.
Yeah.
That was a fun
Yeah.
weekend.
yeah, we had a great time. It was a lot of fun.
And all during that weekend, we kept hearing about stuff being announced at D23.
Yes. Well, if you all know on Movie Dumpster, that Sean doesn't like to watch trailers, so I couldn't watch the trailers until after I was done with the show. I had to do it in private, but I'm very excited.
Well, I'm glad you did. I just watched them all this morning.
Mm.
So that's gonna be a good time. Some of
I've been-
these I think I might be excited for, and other of these I probably don't care. You know, it's funny.
I've been
started
following
doing
Marvel
this
stuff very closely.
Yeah, I started doing this in 2019, like even before the podcast. I remember I did like a recap of Comic-Con, and I literally just called it Do I care? Because I was at that point where I'm like, do I really care about a lot of this stuff? And I just
Hi, I'm
haven't
Tony, and do I care about anything? Let's
It- you-
find out.
It used to literally just be me going like blah blah blah. Do I care? Maybe that sounds pretty good.
Sure.
And I've since turned it into these bonus episodes where I get together with people just to
Yeah.
see if it's not just me. Am I the only one who doesn't
Yeah.
care or does care?
Sure. Well,
Um,
I'm excited to kick it with you on a live show because it's been a while. Yeah.
Yeah, it has. Now this is not a regular episode. So super chats are not required, Joe. They're not required, but they
Okay.
are appreciated, like this one from
Yes.
Lucha C for $5.
Oh.
Do you forgive Patrick Swayze for killing Italians with a bow and arrow in Next of Kin?
Have you ever seen that, Tone?
No, I don't think I have.
Okay,
Have
it's a Hack the Movies Dumpster team up episode now because that movie fucking rules.
Hold on, I went to Google it, and it's just
there's
telling me about
there's
actual
a-
Next of Kins. I've seen this poster a million times, but I've never
So
actually seen it.
Patrick Swayze his brother is Bill Paxton,
Hmm.
and he fucks over the mob and they kill him, and then
Okay.
Patrick Swayze basically gets like swamp revenge. It's basically like
Oh.
it's kind of like we could do, since it's the MDU, if there's Movie Dumpster people watching, but like
Yeah.
it could be like the sequel to Roadhouse, right?
Oh, okay.
Kind of thing. So yeah, we should totally cover that, man. It's
There
a
is-
blast, that movie.
There is a sequel to Roadhouse, and it's fucking terrible.
Roadhouse 2, who could give a shit?
Oh my god, how did Helen Hunt have time to be in this and Trancers too? Oh my god.
She was working. She was working like a dog.
Ooh. Is Ben Stiller's? Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anyway.
Yeah.
That's one of the comments that we'll read. But yeah, so D23, it happens every year, and every year I don't really care about a lot of it.
Really?
Yeah, well, I guess mostly it's like the parks, and I don't really go to. I've been to Disney once in like 15 years. So
I would love to go, but I'm fucking broke.
yeah,
And I can't afford it.
I go to Universal a lot.
I
You can
a lot. Well, actually, you did go to the horror night stuff too.
Well, actually, before 2023, I hadn't been to Universal since 2007. So I
Oh,
guess
really?
now I go occasionally.
I'd like to go again. Maybe one of these.
Yeah.
Maybe sometime this millennia would be
Well,
nice.
look,
I'd
Joe,
love
I
to see
did-
Star Wars Land.
Joe, all you got to do is walk around live streaming. You can write that baby off.
Oh, well,
I did.
Well, you do this for a living. I got to work a full-time job.
I'm just saying, Movie Dumpster goes to Halloween Horror Night.
Is I going to pay my bills for the month?
Oh, speaking of which, we are co-streaming this.
Yeah.
So
which
you
is really
could
cool.
You could leave a super chat on Joe's channel and give him all the money. But I think I should just let you all know that the Meteor Man episode was copyright claimed by MGM. And it already wasn't doing that well. So if guys could throw old Uncle Tony $10, it'd be nice.
Give it to Uncle Tony, and if you guys, we get people who throw us super chats like on our videos and stuff.
The
too,
one time I did this with Adam, and I'm like, all right, we're co-streaming this. Remember to only donate to me and report Adam's channel for terrorism. Like, we just went full on nuclear war with each other. I'm gonna make sure to report everything. Adam's channel. Yeah, I went to contest it, Joe. You know how sometimes it'll take like a few days.
Yeah, I got a story for that when you're done.
Oh, MGM came back within an hour going, no. And I'm like, all right, well.
So that's what happened with our Masters of the Universe episode. They were being real assholes about it. And, like, usually, like, I've had some really good luck. I don't know if you remember, but, like, when we put the Creep Show episode up, we were shooting.
Oh, yes. I remember you typing it out while I was there.
Dude, because we were in the middle of shooting Die Hard's a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
And I'm, like, freaking out because we have to shoot. And I'm like, fuck, the episode's going up tonight. Warner Brothers released it immediately. And I was like, wow, that's great. We just recently had a problem with Evil Dead 2, and Studio Canal claimed that. Boom. No problem. They released it, like, almost immediately. However, our Leprechaun 3 episode, I had to fight Lionsgate, like, for a while to get that unclaimed, and then it wasn't even resolved. They just let the timer run out. So, I mean, it's still good that we get to keep it monetized, but it was just like, it's a pain in the ass, you know?
Yeah. And I'm actually kind of, I don't know why. I guess maybe I don't go too heavy on clips, but I rarely get copyright claimed.
It depends what it is.
Yeah, it really does. I don't know what it is. I don't know if you saw Nostalgia Critic. His Forrest Gump got copyright claimed.
Did it? Oh, I can imagine. Yeah.
And you know how like you could trim out the segments. It happened to our Freddy versus Jason episode, and it trimmed out the whole review part.
Yeah.
Doug like put it up. He's like, "Hey guys, I'm just showing you this is the approved version," and the review made no sense. It was hilarious.
Oh my god, that's what it was. We did Killer Clowns from Outer Space, and MGM would not budge on it, and I had to cut out some pieces of that. So that's unfortunate.
Ugh. Yeah. Anyway, super chats. We'll read those in a little bit. Let's go through this list here. Why do you know why it's called D23, Joe?
No. Disney 23. It's in Hall. I don't know. I
wasn't gonna tell you. I was legit asking. I really.
Oh,
it just hit me now. Like as we're doing the stream, like I have no idea why it's called D23. Someone let us know why it's called D23.
Well, what's the video game convention? E3? Like, what's the significance of that?
You know what? Screw it. Let's look it up. Why is it called D?
Oh, because there's only 23 more companies that Disney needs to buy, and then they'll have everybody, right?
Wait, that's why?
Why is it?
The name D23 stands for Disney, the D.
Yes.
Obviously.
And
1923, which is the historic year Walt Disney founded the company.
I kind of love that, actually.
The letter 23 honors 1920. Oh, okay. All right. Well,
cool.
Kind of a letdown.
That makes more sense. Yeah.
All right. First up, I guess this is the Pixar section of the announcements.
I love Pixar.
The Incredibles 3. Let me read this here. They want to prove that they are ready to be real supers, and their parents aren't quite so convinced. So they've been sneaking out at night to protect the city, and it doesn't go over so well at home. To make matters worse, they are struggling to contain Jack. Doctor said. I guess Doctor is a guy who's working on this. Peter Doctor. There it is. A new threat is taking I thought this was a synopsis, but it's a quote of a guy.
Oh.
A new threat is taking a heavy toll on Bob, who's grappling with his own relevance in a world of supers that may have outgrown him. Because even though supers are legal again, that doesn't mean all supers are good.
Super
Joe,
villain.
how do you feel about The Incredibles?
So, I am a big Pixar fan. I saw Toy Story 5 and I really, really enjoyed it. That being said, I'm not like a huge Incredibles fan. I mean,
Neither am I.
I never caught the ride on that. So maybe I'll revisit them and see if my wife and I want to go see it and take the niece.
I remember the first one coming out. I'm like, all right, it's all right. I watch a lot of superhero, read a lot of superhero stuff. And I'm like, I got it. Yeah. But for some reason, it just never really stuck. It never really stuck with me as much as it did other people. People love The Incredibles.
Yeah.
And for years they did. They wanted a sequel. And then I remembered a few years back, me and my ex were like, well, it's on Disney Plus and we own this app for some reason. Let's go through it. And we watched the first one. And I liked it. I liked the first Incredibles. I'm never in the mood to watch it, but it was fine. And then we watched the second one, and I couldn't tell you a fucking thing that happened. I immediately forgot about it. I think maybe some chick was the bad guy. Was there like a robot they fought? I don't remember Incredibles 2.
I couldn't tell you.
So I don't care about Incredibles 3, but maybe it'll be good.
I'm going to say I don't care either with a check mark because, like, I mean, maybe, like you said, maybe I will. Maybe we'll revisit the first two, and maybe we'll go see it. We've been watching all of the Minions movies, and we watched all the Minions movies, and then went to go see Minions vs. Monsters. And let me tell you something. I fucking love those movies, dude. The Despicable Me's, they're really funny and a lot of fun. So
I only ever saw the first one, and I went, all right.
Do yourself a favor and watch the second one, dude. Trey Parker voices this, like...
I heard he was in that.
Oh my god, dude. He voices this guy who was a kid star in the 80s who grows up to be a supervillain. It's great. I've been a bad boy. It's pretty funny. And then he voices Cthulhu or in the new one, in the Minions vs. Monsters. It's a lot of fun.
It's funny. I don't think the twins have ever actually watched Despicable Me or Minions. But they know what they are because they're at the beginning of the Grinch movie and the Super Mario Brothers movies. The Illumination logo.
Yeah,
and the twins will literally go, Illumination! But they have no idea what the Minions are or what their deal is. Like, my dad bought them a bunch of Minion stuff, and they were like, what is this? They're like, oh, it's the people in the beginning of the movie.
Show them the Minions movie, like the origin movie, because that one's a lot of fun. Yeah.
We do want to say, I know Universal has kind of turned into Minionsville.
Oh, it has.
Shrek went away for too long, and I know it's coming back, but they got rid of too many Shrek things, and now it's all Minion. The year 2023, when I went there, they were literally redoing most of the park to be like Illumination Minions theme.
Wow. I'm curious to see how that new Shrek movie does, being so far removed.
Yeah, and they look weird, but
I don't know. We'll see.
Me and Lauren will definitely see that. It's kind of the point where we'll see Shrek reels and we'll see who can send them to each other first.
Yeah.
Like every other day, she's always just like, I was gonna send that. I'm like, I got to it first.
And
they're all by the way, they're always the most unhinged Shrek reels.
Yeah, I mean, I believe it. I love my favorite one that was most recent was the Requiem mod, Resident Evil Requiem mod.
Oh yeah, we played
where the big fat monsters fucking Shrek coming through the hallway. Good stuff.
I still need to upgrade my computer. I've only played Resident Evil Requiem with the Shrek mods. just that stream.
Dude, it's so good. You better play it next month for the Resident Evil month.
I own it now. I just need to eventually get that new computer so it'll run smoother. Sure. But yeah, what was I saying? There was one time. There's a porn star who specifically cosplays as the ugly stepsister, the one Larry King voiced. And dude, I'll send you this girl's
And
reel.
how many times have you cranked your hog to that?
Well, yeah, I'll send you the girl's reel. It is spot on. Like it is. I get why she does it all the time. It is like the character came out of the screen. Anyway, I found it because my For You page is just destroyed on Instagram. And I
Yeah.
went to send it to Lauren, and I see she had already liked it because
Yeah.
Instagram tells you. I'm like, oh, gee. I'm like, we're fucked. We gotta stop. Next up, Kingdom Hearts the series. Now, this
Oh,
is the second attempt at Kingdom Hearts. I don't know if you know this. There was an attempt at a Kingdom Hearts animated series many, many years ago.
was there a movie, or am I imagining that?
There was, not to my knowledge, there wasn't,
Okay.
but the guy who directed Eight Crazy Nights, who I interviewed on my show,
Oh
he
yeah.
was involved in that original series. And I remember he I guess he thought enough time had passed, and he was like, a few years back, he was showing like concept art, and then he had to take it all down because I guess enough time had not passed.
Sure.
But it looks like they're attempting to do a Kingdom Hearts series. The series reimagines the iconic adventure with a brand new story that'll expand on the Kingdom Hearts. So So is it an adaptation, or is it in the Kingdom Hearts universe?
I don't know, man. Well, they got that new game coming out too. So is it going to coincide with that? Is it gonna tie into the lore? Is it going to just rewrite it? Like, what's the deal?
I don't know. What I can tell you, Joe, is that I do not care. How about you? How are you on Kingdom Hearts?
I don't care about the series per se, but I do want to play that new game for sure.
Two different girlfriends forced me to play that first game. In high school, my first girlfriend, she's like, "You got to play this game," and I played it, and I'm like, "I'm not good at these types of like Final Fantasy sort of games."
RPGs.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm really bad at this, and also I don't really like it, and I don't care for a lot of this. And then I broke up with her, and I went never playing Kingdom Hearts again. And then in 2008, I dated some girl named Johanna, and wouldn't you know it, I had to play Kingdom Hearts again. And I got up to the Maleficent boss battle, and I couldn't beat her.
Oh.
And I don't know if you remember this, but the first game had unskippable cutscenes.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the cutscenes went on forever and ever.
Now,
and
I do
ever.
love cutscenes, but it would piss me off if I had to like replay, like if I died and had to like replay it again.
Yeah,
you know?
especially when they were forever
Yeah,
long.
that sucks. That sucks for sure.
So yeah, Kingdom Hearts the series. I don't know how it works so well. Like Final Fantasy and like fucking Goofy. What the fuck?
I mean, it's kind of cool though because they bring in like the entire Disney pantheon, which is a lot of fun, you know. Sean was telling me that they had like because I didn't play the previous game. I think it was three, and they had like Pirates of the Caribbean and stuff and like that. And I thought that was kind of neat. I don't know. I kind of like that when they kind of mash them all together. It's kind of a neat idea. Again, one of those things I want to show my niece. You know.
Yeah, I'm fine with mashing all the Disney stuff. I just don't care about Final Fantasy. Like, why do they have so many belts? Why are their shoes so big?
Because they're fucking cool and they're Japanese. So there you go.
It feels like two things that shouldn't connect, and for whatever reason, people love it. And I'm like, this feels weird that I have like a little anime guy with a realistic looking Johnny Depp and Goofy. Like, it just is weird to me. I don't like that.
Oh man, watch the trailer for the new one. It looks crazy. It looks like a lot of fun.
All right, so I don't care. You seem to care though.
The game. I don't care about the series. I'm not gonna.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, and that looks like 2D animation, which means it'll be cell shaded 3D stuff probably. Next up, Ghost Market.
Okay, I just saw some stills for this, and I'm really excited. It's because apparently it's like the first official Pixar quote unquote like horror spooky movie. So I'm totally down for that.
Well, there's a Toy Story holiday Halloween special. Does that not count?
It counts, but like this is like a full-fledged, it's a feature.
I had to watch that Toy Story Halloween thing.
I'm sure it was fine.
I mean, it was okay. It was short.
Yeah, it was okay.
But I didn't see Toy Story 4, so I went, who the hell are these characters?
Oh,
there were like some new characters. I'm like, who are these people?
Like I said, man, I really liked 4, and 5 was good too. I just saw that. Yeah, with the iPad, it was good.
Yeah, the
whatever
twins saw it. And I asked them, I said, what was it about? And then he just said Jesse's name over and over again. And I went, no.
Well, that's good. That's the good takeaway from that. So that's good.
Jesse. And I went, that sounds terrible, girls. Were any of the real characters there?
It's really sweet, and like it has that whole commentary on like kids looking at the iPad versus going out and like actually playing. So it was a lot of fun to watch. Yeah.
I feel like some parents are finally realizing that was a mistake. Pushing back
Oh,
on that.
big time. And that's basically what the movie's about, more or
Yeah.
less.
And I'm sure kids are going to learn that lesson when they watch the movie on their iPad.
Fuck. Oh
It is
no.
weird that they sell that iPad thing. And I'm like, isn't that the villain? Whatever.
Well, it's different because the pad in the movie is like specifically like those mindless, stupid games that you always get ads for on YouTube,
Oh,
where it's
yeah.
like, oh, I got to do all this stuff and get to rank 75. So
Mm.
it's a little bit more in depth than just watching it on a device.
Those like fucking fake games that don't work
Yeah.
the right way.
Yeah, exactly.
Which there was, oh, what was the name? There was a game that was called, it was called something like It's That Game. So people saw all those fake game ads,
Yeah.
and like these programmers made the actual games into one mega game on Steam. So you can actually play the games that are claiming to exist. Like, that's pretty funny and spiteful.
I don't want to live in this timeline. It sucks.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but Ghost Market. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want to like talk a little bit about it? And like,
Oh
what
yeah,
it
I was
is?
gonna read the thing. Sorry, but I'm trying to.
Sorry.
What
It's
was the
okay.
name of that fucking game?
Zombie.
I'll find it at some point.
Zombie
No.
fuckery 7. I don't know.
It's
I hate
literally
those
something.
ads. I hate those ads where the guy's like, oh my god, look, I only have one guy, and I got 5 guys, but look, then there's other guys coming. I don't know if I can take them out. I gotta buy the upgrades. It's like, shh, get the fuck out of my face with that.
And of course, we all know I hate those games unless they sponsor my show. Footage today.
Raid Shadow Legends. R.I.P.
Well, I love Raid. Actually, no, it's been a couple years. I don't care for Raid Shadow Legends. Footage today showed a young boy, Kyle, walking into a dark, empty kitchen. He's just been forced to move to Hawaii by his family. He finds a bowl of warm soup that's been readily made, but it's a spooky place. Hey, do you guys take Apple Pay? He asks. We then see him on FaceTime telling us that the movie is about hungry ghosts and the ghost market isn't like those other scary movies. Is there like actual images from this?
I
Hold
saw
on.
a couple images. Yeah. Again, like I'm kind of into it.
I mean, sure, any kind of like
Yeah.
ghost kid stuff could be fun. Sure, you know what? I care about that as of right now a little bit. When the trailer comes, I'll
Yes.
see what I think.
Yeah. Because
Next
it has
up.
like it has almost like a Paranorman type deal, but like Pixar style instead of
Paranorman,
like,
I got the big cup recently at the theater because it was like the
Oh,
anniversary.
Oh
I
no
actually
way!
like Paranorman. Paranorman
Yeah,
was
movie,
good.
That movie rules. Is that Leica? I think it's Leica, right?
Let's find out.
I'm almost positive
Let's find out, Joe.
because they did Kubo and the Two String. They did Link. They did. They got that new movie coming out that looks awesome. It like not the Magic Tree. What the hell is it?
I don't know, but yes, Leica Studios did do Paranorman.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, Wildwood. It's called is what I was thinking of.
Oh, okay.
I'm such a huge stop motion guy, so those movies always hit for me. Yeah.
Oh, is that why it was out? It was remastered?
Oh,
Okay.
maybe. Yeah, I have the 3D Blu-ray
Yeah.
from like years ago.
Wow, I feel like they put this back in theaters a lot. Now I'm seeing it goes into theaters a lot, actually.
I didn't even know it was playing. Is it playing this Halloween? Because I'd like to go see it.
I don't know.
Because I didn't. I don't. I did see it in theater. Yeah.
One said 2022. Anyway, for whatever reason, I had a cup of it that came from a theater last year. It was like
Oh,
an
that's
anniversary
cool.
thing.
Yeah.
Speaking of ghost in animation, Coco 2, which is
yeah, go
set
ahead.
to bow in November 2029 at D23, it was confirmed that Benjamin Bratt would reprise his role as Ernesto de la Cruz. Sketches of the new film tease that Miguel is no longer a boy and is now a teenager. He's a little menace who ruined a career and destroyed a legend, said Bratt. Ernesto de la Cruz is back for revenge, proving that fate has twists. Joe, never seen Coco.
I've seen part of it because my niece was watching it, and it was one of those ones that like I wanted to see but never got a chance to. And visually, it's amazing. The songs are really good, so like I definitely want to sit down with it. I'm on the fence. I'm sure I'll enjoy it. You know.
Maybe one day I'll finally watch it.
Yeah,
Uh,
people don't know that about me, but I like a lot of the animated. I mean, I just was talking about I like Minions and shit like that. But like, it's nice. They're nice movies that just fucking unwind with,
yeah,
and just kind of turn it off and have a good time. Especially like with the family and stuff, because
I
not
guess.
everybody can watch fucking Uninvited or Silent Night, Deadly Night or something. So it's like, oh yeah, put on Paranorman instead of Night of the Demons. You know what I mean?
um, Nah, just do what I do. Throw Predator Badlands on and be like, "We're watching this, girls. There's twins in it."
Soon, she's still my niece is still a little. She's 3, so she's still a little young.
The
She's
twins were
obsessed.
3, and I showed them Predator Badlands.
We'll see what happens. I mean, I think she can handle it, but
Yeah.
she's obsessed with the Mario Galaxy movie right now. So we're in full
Yeah,
we're in full Mario mode. So I love
they
that.
loved Mario. Except at one point they were confused. They thought Peach changed outfits. They didn't know that Peach and Rosalina were different.
We're sisters, yeah.
They're like, "Why did they change her hair?" I'm like, "No, that's a different princess." They're like, "There's 2 princesses in this." I'm like, "Yeah, there's 2 in this time."
Actually, there's 3.
We didn't make it to that. We had to pee
Oh,
afterwards.
oh, gotcha.
I
gotcha.
let them
Well,
know
it's
they were in
it's
there.
post credits, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I didn't see Coco, so I don't care. Maybe I will see it.
Sure.
Fun. Did I tell you the story of what my nieces thought Coco was over the weekend?
No,
Oh, I didn't tell you this?
no.
Oh, maybe I told Sean. So they were down here in the store and they were looking at all the tapes, asking what they were. Some they recognized, like Jurassic
Mhm.
Park and whatnot. And they look up and they went, "Uncle Tony, you have Coco." And I went, "What?" Joe, what movie do you think it was?
With a skull on the cover? I don't know.
Hold on.
Evil Dead 2? Oh, I said it right as you did it. Oh my god.
They literally saw a tape
Uh,
of a skeleton with eyes, and in their mind, they're like, "That's obviously Coco." It could be
yes,
nothing
honey, go ahead. You can. It's Coco. Mm-hmm.
like, "Uncle Tony, you have Coco," and I'm looking at him like, "There's no way in hell Uncle Tony has Coco." What are
Oh,
you talking about?
by the way, for the hack offs, we just covered Evil Dead 2. If you guys haven't watched it yet.
And I think September. God, when am I scheduling that? September 3rd will be the July-August wrap-up, where I'll finally talk about Evil Dead Burn. And
We got that one dropping this week.
Well, Movie Dumpster beat me to it. God damn.
Well, I mean, Christ, it's been out and it's probably out of theaters already.
Well, Joe,
this
look.
point.
My cousin Monica wants to talk about it. Crystal wanted to talk about it, and I told them, "Tough luck. It's Boys Month." So I had to wait till September, the beginning of
For who?
September, to do this review to talk about these things.
Oh, you barred them from the channel. I got it.
Yeah, they're kicked out every year. They're kicked out. I want to apologize to everyone watching this channel for Crystal being on that live stream over the weekend. I apologize from the bottom of my heart. This bit will never die, Joe. So yeah, I'm sure Coco is good. When I went to Disney Springs last year, or Downtown Disney, whatever it's called,
Yeah.
they had different themed trees.
Oh,
with,
that must
like,
have been
so they had a
cool.
Nightmare Before Christmas tree, and they
Yeah.
had like a Coco one that I took a
Yeah.
bunch of pictures of.
It's one of those things where like the animated movies have to be good, or else they'll lose all the money. You know what I mean? Because it takes so much money to make them.
Yeah.
So, and they're sweet and they're cute and they're for kids, but I get enjoyment out of them too.
I mean, a good kids movie will have something there too for the parents and everything.
Yeah, 100%.
Of all ages family movie.
Because like Coco goes and like sees all his deceased relatives and stuff. I know that, and like that's kind of cool that he gets to see them and talk to them again. He's not supposed to be there because he's not dead, so
Oh.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it looked interesting. I remember my ex had a nephew like right when the movie came out, and like his world was just Coco for a bit. Everything was just Coco.
Well, my niece's was Encanto for a little while. Like, that was like all she was talking. We had to sing "We Don't Talk About Bruno" all the time.
Oh yeah, I keep wondering what that is, and then I'm just like, I'm not watching that movie.
It's good. It's good. You'd like it. It's
well, I thought it was something similar to Luca, which had Silencio Bruno. I guess they did 2 different Bruno things.
I believe Encanto is Mexican and Luca is Italian. So there you go.
It was just weird that Disney put out 2 things about a guy named Bruno or something.
Oh yeah, Luca was great, man. We watched that one. That was really excellent.
Really, I found it offensive. Italians are not fish. We're not fish, Joe. Maybe Sicilians are, but real Italians are not fish.
Sicilians are the deep ones. All right.
Well, I learned that Sicily is where the Cyclops lives in the Odyssey.
There you
Who's
go.
the
He's
son
making.
of Poseidon. So maybe you are fish over there. I don't know.
It's true. It's true. That's why I love seafood so much.
Okay, the Bluey movie.
Don't care.
I don't
But-
care.
But we'll go see it with my niece because
Yeah.
she's gonna freak out.
No, sorry, Joe. That's August. That's Boys Month. You're gonna have to wait.
Oh.
until-
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
we're gonna
Bluey.
break the rules.
Bluey's very popular. I know some people like Bluey. I think one of them might be in the chat now. But no, I think the girls like Bluey enough. Like if it's on, they'll watch it. But I never hear
Sure.
them being like Bluey. Some kids are really into fucking Bluey.
Yeah, my niece is into Bluey. I
Yeah.
don't know how much now, but I know that my sister was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna go see that." And I'm like, I just want to go experience because they took her to my niece to see Moana, the live action one, and she.
Oh
like,
God,
freaked
I
out.
got out of that. Thank God.
Oh, I don't. I just want to see her reaction to like being in a movie theater and like experiencing something she likes on a huge screen. Like that's so exciting to me.
We did that for Moana 2 and it was fun. But when live action Moana, I basically told my sister, I'm like, I'm not seeing the live action.
You don't
Moana.
want to see Dwayne in his muscle suit, or
No, I'm like, no, we took him to see real Moana 2. We don't need to see this weird. No, especially
cash
since
in?
especially since it's like way too early to even attempt that.
I know.
But yeah, Bluey, I'm not gonna see it. Speaking of
Bluey-
live action stuff,
Oh,
sorry.
God! No! I was gonna say, how does Bluey have a trailer and Ghost Market doesn't have a trailer?
If I had to guess, Bluey, I don't think
It's
the
the bigger
animation
prop.
will
It's-
be on par with Pixar. To be
Yeah,
honest.
it's the bigger IP anyway, so I get
Yeah.
it.
Tangled. They're doing a live action Tangled, and Rapunzel will be there, and the other guy, and maybe the horse, but he'll look like a real horse, so he won't be as funny.
Mm.
And I guess they still had witch costumes left over from Agatha all along. So what's her face is gonna be there. I do like the girl
Catherine
Tegan
Hahn.
Croft as Rapunzel. She was Raven in the live action Titan show.
I don't think I saw that.
It was actually decent. That's another one where the trailer was really cringe with Robin
Yeah.
going "fuck Batman."
I didn't see that. I wanted to check it out.
The show I got made it to the last season, but then the last season was like airing as I was moving everything here, and it's been like 3 years and I haven't finished it. But she was really good in it. She's either the cousin or the niece of the new Sonya Blade, so they kind of look alike. So when she got cast, I was like, oh, that's it. I thought this movie was canceled. Like I thought they announced it was canceled, and then somehow it came back.
I heard that they were doing this, and I'm just like, you know, again with these live action things, I'm just kind of like,
There's like few
They
exceptions.
did Lilo and Stitch, and that the second one's coming out. I'm like,
Yeah, we took him to see Lilo and Stitch, and it was like whatever. Like
Yeah.
obviously the old one's better. There are some that are okay. Like I think like Jungle Book. And I love the original Jungle Book, but the live action Jungle Book was like all right because it
I did like that, and that was Favreau, right? Because he did Lion King as well.
Yeah, and then he did Lion King, which everything I've seen from him, like this looks like a worse version of the Lion King.
Yeah, Jungle Book was cool though, man. I really like that.
I watched a little bit of the Mufasa
it
movie as well.
But it can work for Jungle Book. I think some things can work, and some things are just like maybe we should just keep it animated, you know?
I what was the last one I saw in theaters was whatchamacallit, the Lilo and Stitch. But I'm thinking the last live action remake I watched was in theaters. It probably was Aladdin, and I went, I'm done. Done.
That was the one where I was like, I'm good. I'm good on this. No, thank you. No, thank you, Will Smith. I do want to see the Beauty and the Beast one because I find that kind of intriguing.
No, it's not good.
It's not good. Well, I believe you. So.
No, it's not. It's not. What is that? What is that Green Witch Enchantress's deal? Why was she trying to go to a teenage boy's birthday party to begin with? No one ever brings that up. Hey, you witch who got turned away from the kid's birthday party, you should have even been there. If Chris Sanson had existed back then, your ass would have been kicked out.
Instead, she turned everybody into clocks and
Yeah, what the
candelabras and a
fuck? Why did
monster.
everyone have to be like? And then like that little boy was rude. I'm gonna turn that single mother into a teapot. Like I feel like we
And
don't
her
have to
child.
and her child. Like I don't feel like we need to punish the single mom, Green Lady.
Oh, everybody served him. That was the problem. It was like, you rich son of a bitch. She was like the 1%. Fuck them all.
But yeah,
geez.
they had real life lanterns everywhere, and then
That's cool.
she just turned and looked at the screen, and everyone went, "Ah!"
I mean, it's kind of cool. I mean, we'll see. Let me see a trailer. Like a full trailer.
I'll give her this. She looks like Rapunzel.
Sure.
There are times when they make these remakes, and you go, well, "That's not what the person looks like." She actually looks like Rapunzel. I thought Sabrina Carpenter was going to get Rapunzel. That was like a rumor going around.
I'm also okay with that. But Catherine Hahn, I think she's great. I love her and everything she does. So
she's like, I don't think I'm getting a second season of Agatha All Along. I'll be a witch in this.
I'll be in Secret Wars. I'll see you later.
I didn't finish Agatha All Along, and I actually was enjoying it for the most part. I just didn't finish it.
Tony, put a pin in that because we're gonna get to the Marvel stuff in a second.
Yeah. I just remember that show existed. So that's why I'm like, oh yeah, I was actually enjoying it. Then I went, get to it eventually.
I think it came around the same time Hocus Pocus 2 came out, and I'm like, I am fucking good. Like,
no. Hocus Pocus 2 was 2022.
Was it?
WandaVision was before Hocus Pocus 2, but Agatha All Along came out like last year. So
was it last year?
Let's check. Hold on.
Well, sorry, we'll get to it when we talk about the Marvel stuff because
2024. Agatha All Along is 2024.
Okay. Jesus Christ, man, it was only 2 years ago. It feels like 10 years ago.
Next up, Percy Jackson in the Olympian season 3. I don't watch this show, but I liked the 2 movies from years ago, but I don't remember anything about them. How about you?
The movies are awesome. I enjoy them. They're kind of like the Greek version of like Harry Potter, and I'm totally into that. I think they're a lot of fun. I didn't watch the series at all, but I heard it was all right. So I don't know. Maybe I'll take the dive. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't care about this.
I mean, because it's basically just like the remake of the movies, if I'm correct. Like the
well,
books.
I mean, they're adapting the book series.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Just like they're doing a Harry Potter now.
Yeah, I guess they thought that first movie was going to be big, and there were like big actors in it, and then the second one, not many big actors came back. Like I think Pierce Brosnan, they recast him in between movies. He was like a centaur.
Oh my goodness!
All I know is our girl from Texas Chainsaw 3D was in those older movies,
and that's why Tony watched.
And that's why I watched. Actually, I think the reason I watched Percy Jackson, because I'm not really into those Harry Potter clones, but I think the reason I watched it was because Percy Jackson movie. There were some actors in it that I wanted to see. Who were they? Nathan Fillion. I remember I heard Nathan Fillion was in it. I think Kevin McKidd was in it, and who was like one of the bad guys?
I don't know.
No, that's the second one. Hold on.
I can't remember. I know I enjoyed them for what it was, but I can't remember. I couldn't tell you.
It's gonna bother me. I need to get it. I'm sorry. I need to.
No, you're good.
I need to get it. Who's fucking in that movie? I remember Uma Thurman was Medusa. That was a fun sequence.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Coogan was Hades in it. And I was like, oh, Steve Coogan from Hamlet 2? He's the bad guy? I'm like, oh, I'll see that. But yeah, Kevin McKidd, Rosario Dawson, Sean Bean, Pierce Brosnan. It had a load of... Joey Pantoliano was in it.
Joey Pants, dude, I think they really anticipated that it was going to be the next Harry Potter thing, and they were and then it didn't take off like it. It
did well enough to get a sequel, but then
oh
yeah, Catherine
but not
Keener,
7 movies,
Catherine Keener and Steve Coogan. I'm like, that's a Hamlet 2 reunion. Let's do this. That was enough to get me to see it. But no, I don't care about Percy Jackson and the Percys of the Jacksons.
I'm indifferent.
I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah.
Oswald, Jon Favreau took to stage to announce the ultimate, what is it called? Oswald, a 3-part series streaming on Disney Plus. Now, Oswald was the original before Mickey, right? They made a whole video game about him and Mickey, I think.
Yes. Oswald was the rabbit before the mouse.
Yes. So like, I guess it looks like he's in the real world.
I mean, I could dig it. Like, I'll check it out. If it's a 3-part series, like, I'll watch it. And I love Favreau, so
Hmm.
I mean, not that he can't miss, but I think it'll be good.
I feel like when we get to the Star Wars section, me and you are going to talk about some things he missed on recently that we might not agree on.
We will. We will.
For the most part, I do like John Favreau.
Hmm.
I dig him, so I'll give it a shot. I mean, it's only a 3-episode series, so why
Yeah,
not?
and I can. That's digestible. Like, I can do
Yeah.
that, no problem. You know.
But I like the idea of the mascot before Mickey.
Yeah.
So that's fun.
And like, is he gonna be all pissed off that like Mickey like took his spot? And like, is it like one of those things where it's like that could have been me? I could have been.
It should have been me.
It should have been me, which is kind of funny if that's the.
They do
route
that in
they go with.
wrestling. It should have been me. I deserved it. They're gonna
could've been a
fight in the Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
Next up, oh Joe, it's my favorite thing in the world. Really late comedy sequels that were based around young people, but now they're old and sad looking. Romeo and Michelle 2.
I think the only successful version of this that I've seen is the Bill and Ted sequel.
Oh, I didn't
That-
bother with that one.
Oh, it's very good. You should watch it. I really liked it.
I think I tapped out of these a while ago. The only ones that I've kind of enjoyed, I didn't hate Bad Santa 2, but that was just a one-time watch.
Sure.
Whereas
Sure.
Bad Santa 1 is religion, basically,
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
And I didn't mind Beetlejuice 2 that much, but
Beetlejuice, for what it was fine.
it was
like
fine.
I didn't need it though, right?
But dude, I skip a lot of these because I can't stand it. I'm still pissed at that bitch Kaylee for making me watch Dumb and Dumber 2. I went 10 years. I almost went the full 10 years not watching that movie, and
That's
she
harsh.
swore to me that it was underrated and good. And Joe, go and watch the episode I did on her channel. I hated that movie.
I've seen the movie.
Terrible.
I don't know if I'd say terrible, but it definitely was not good. And it was one of those things that I was like, God damn, guys, like you should have just did it. That movie was a fucking hit. How it didn't get a sequel in the 90s is mind blowing to me.
I have no
you know?
idea. But yeah,
it was fine, but it was mostly just kind of sad. And that's
who the fuck was asking for Romeo and Michelle too? Like I don't.
okay. My wife is a huge Romeo and Michelle fan. She loves that movie. And what I'm worried about is this being terrible and then her being like, fucking, this sucks. And also, like, I never met Lisa Kudrow, but Mira Sorvino is such a sweetheart. We met her at Chiller Theater because she was doing the rounds. And she seemed pretty excited for it. But, like, it's also one of those things where it's like, what the fuck is the story? Like, are they going to be like huge fashion icons now? And like now, did Lisa Kudrow marry what's his face?
Alan Cumming.
Alan Cumming. Like, did she? I mean, I guess they got married, and now she's rich. And who is
Man,
it
that
going to be about
means
their
he had to do-
daughters?
That poor guy had to get out of the blue makeup for Doomsday and run over to the Romeo and Michelle.
Well, I was shooting Avengers Doomsday, and I was shooting Secret Wars, and then I shot Romeo and Michelle's too. You know?
Look at this, Joe. Remember Post-it notes? That was in the movie.
Yeah, well, that's what we got signed when we met her, and like it's really funny, but like again, leaning into it's the I fucking hated Hocus Pocus 2. I think that is
Oh,
an
it was
atrocity.
garbage.
That is a crime against nature. That movie.
Yeah.
So I hope that this doesn't fall victim to that, where it's like, you know, you have a bunch of fans who really love the first one and then make this meta fucking piece of garbage for the sequel. Like, I hope it's funny. I think Lisa and Mira care enough to where they're like, oh, this script is good, so it'll be a good movie. But you know, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Renan has a really. This is a Simpsons reference.
Oh,
Hold on. How Stella got her groove back again.
again. I invented Post-its again. Do you have some kind of double businesswoman special?
I haven't watched Romeo and Michelle in a long time, but I guess this
Dude, it's
comes.
great.
I
It's
guess
great.
this comes off the back of Devil Wears Prada 2 doing well.
which I heard was fucking dog shit. And like
Really? I didn't
when I
really get.
saw the trailer, I was like, see, that's the thing. I got to see a trailer for this because I saw the trailer for Devil Wears Prada 2, and I was like, wait a second. This is like exactly the same fucking movie.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see
Like
here.
exactly the same. So I don't know, maybe somebody could
Oh
verify that in
no,
the
I
comments.
I see what's happening here.
Oh
Devil
boy,
Wears
what?
Prada 2, budget 1 million, box office 692 million. That's why we're getting. Well, that's why they greenlit a Romeo and Michelle too. But I don't think even at its height, I don't think Romeo and Michelle was ever as big as Devil Wears Prada.
It's a cult classic, and like in every sense of the word. And like
Yeah.
my man, the only reason that movie is doing well is because everybody went, "Oh my god, Devil Wears Prada 2, I'm gonna go see it," and then it immediately went out of theaters when everybody was like, "Oh fuck this, I
After
don't want,
after
I
it
don't
made
want
half
this."
$1 billion.
Well, after the opening weekend, I would assume. Is that
What the fuck?
accurate?
Romeo and Michelle 1 wasn't even that big of a hit.
That's what I said. It's a cult classic.
Yeah, I mean, good luck, I guess. When I was in New York for that Sony event, they were having a Devil Wears Prada like makeup thing.
Oh boy.
So outside the building, there was the big shoe, the heel, and then there was a line to go up to a kiosk and get some like L'Oreal makeup, and they played you a video. And that line, Joe, I went to the city early to get like lunch with a friend, and I just made a day of it. I was just walking
Oh
around
my
the city
god. Yeah.
waiting for Sony. That line was never not around the block. I've
That's
never
what I
seen,
mean.
dude. It was just like a mile of women and gay men all lined up, and the line never got smaller, Joe. And I was constantly going back there. I was going around, I'm like, oh, let's go back. I'm like, oh my god, it's still around the block. I'm like, how much makeup do they even have at this key? I almost wanted to get in line just to see what the deal was.
It's just the photo with the shoe, I guess. I don't, who knows.
Oh, they also
Um,
had they had a little fake magazine stand with fake magazines in it that were
Yeah.
all the movie. And I'm like, man, people were, but I guess they all saw it the first few weeks, like you said, and then they were like,
I-
we got it.
My thing is like, what's the journey there again? Because like the first one, Anne Hathaway's like a writer, and then she kind of falls into this fashion thing, and then has to deal with Meryl Streep, and it's this whole fucking thing, right? And then they hate each other, and then they love each other at the end, or whatever, or they're cordial or whatever, and they realize that they can work together. What's the fucking arc for this movie? Is it the same thing again? Because that's what it feels like. That's what the trailer felt like. I mean, I don't know. I didn't see it.
I have no idea, but I'm not excited for Romeo and Michelle too.
I'm cautiously optimistic. Let's put it that way. Because I know I'm gonna go see it. My wife is a huge fan, and I like the first movie.
I'll rewatch I think maybe it was on like a few years ago. For some reason, the dance scene is sticking out in my head.
Oh, it's so good, man.
But I don't
Yeah.
think I've actually sat down and watched all of Romeo and Michelle too since maybe the 90s.
It's
I
a,
don't
it's a
remember.
it's a great comedy, dude. I think you're gonna like it a lot. It is.
Next up, Queen Latifah and Dennis Leary want to buy another house, so we're getting Ice Age Boiling Point. Which is, how many ice ages are there now? Hold on.
Bro, there's more ice ages than there are fucking Land Before Times now, right?
There's going to be a point in the future, Joe, where the Ice Age franchise will probably last longer than the actual Ice Age thing. We're on Ice Age 3 million. It's like
17,000.
gonna
Made
be
famous,
like-
of course, by Alien Earth, the Ice Age movies.
Yes, I love that Ice Age is canon to the Alien universe now.
I don't fucking care. I think I've only seen the first two Ice Ages, or maybe the one with the dinosaurs was at 3.
I saw that one recently. The girls
Yeah.
had it on. I think Simon Pegg was the voice of like a little lemur or something.
I'm sure it's fine. You know,
Oh, there's only 5 movies?
I thought there was like 7 of them.
And the last one, oh, you know what it is? Okay, so there's only 5 movies. I think the last one was 2016. But you know where the confusion is? All of the Scrat fucking short films.
Oh, but isn't there a Scrat movie?
I don't think there's a Scrat movie. Oh wait, no, there was
Was
Maybe
it?
that list was wrong. I guess there was another one in 2022.
Ray Romano's coming back as the mammoth, and he's gonna tell you that he's too big for everything.
Oh, okay. So Simon Pegg's character got a spin-off movie called The Ice Age Adventures of Buck Wild.
Weird.
So yeah,
okay,
there's
so
a
wait,
bunch-
Simon Pegg. Simon Pegg is like the fucking cat with the eye patch, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. But there are a million Scrat like shorts. There's a Scrat
Yeah.
like Disney Plus series that Joe I had to watch every episode of. They're luckily they're
somebody's seen
short. They're short, so
Yeah.
you can binge them all.
Sure.
But yeah, other than that spinoff, they haven't had an Ice Age since 2016, so they're overdue, Joe. They're over.
That check's not coming in. We gotta speed this up.
And I
Where's
think
give me another Ice Age, baby?
they are allowed to use Scrat again because I know they had that legal issue with the girl who claimed to own him, and then I think that's why they sent him to space at one point because they weren't sure if they'd be able to have him for a while.
Oh, jeez, I don't remember that.
Yes. I don't know. I looked at what the lady had and I'm just like, I don't know, it doesn't really seem like the same Scrat, but okay. But yeah, I guess they came out and I guess the Ice Age is finally melting because it's boiling point.
I thought it melted with the dinosaurs. That wasn't that the age of dinosaurs?
No, Joe, come on. No. The dinosaurs
They went back in time.
they were perfectly preserved in an ice dome and they had been living
Oh.
there. And that's how they were there. They're not all over the place. The other dinosaurs died. They were all down there.
Of course. I'm so stupid. So it was like a trapped oasis inside a dome.
Exactly. Joe, you
Gotcha.
just embarrassed yourself.
Oh
I
my
hope
god,
you're
what an idiot I am. And that's how we get the Loch Ness Monster. Okay, see, it all came back.
Here you go, Joe. The short films: Gone Nutty, No Time for Nuts, Surviving Sid, Scrat and Love, Scrat's Continental Crack Up, Scrat's Continental Crack Up Part 2, Cosmic Scratastrophe, Scrat Spaced Out.
How the
And
fuck
then
does he go to space? How does he
The
go
end,
to space?
as a send-off and tribute to Blue Sky Studios, several animators released a 35-second long short film, which Scrat finally gets to eat his acorn without any trouble and runs off to seek adventure elsewhere. Oh, I
he
guess 'cause
actually
that-
eats the acorn? Oh my god.
I guess since that studio shut down, that's why there might have been a lull. But anyway, I don't care about Ice Age Boiling Point.
No, I don't care either.
I watched the first one on tape the year it came out, and I went, "LOL, Ray Romano's a woolly mammoth, and Dennis Leary's a cat."
Yes.
And I forgot about it, Joe.
A saber-toothed tiger.
Yeah. Here's a
Oh, we
movie
were
I'm
just-
gonna have to be forced to see: Lilo
Yeah,
and
but-
Stitch 2.
Yeah, I'm good.
But now it's the Pink Stitch, which I think its name is Angel, maybe, from the animated series.
You know what? I never saw the animated series. I've only seen the first animated movie, and that's it.
Yeah,
It's okay.
I was briefly going on dates with a girl who was like a little too into Lilo and Stitch,
No.
and I went, "What's the pink one?" And she was like, "That's I think it's Angel. We'll just say it's Angel." She's like, "Oh yeah, there it is, Angel." She's like, "That's Angel." She said it as if like I should have known.
She's dropping those lore bombs on you.
And I'm like, "I'm sorry, I don't know the expanded Lilo and Stitch lore."
I have beef with Lilo and Stitch because they replaced the Alien Encounters ride with
right.
Stitch Encounters. Now, I went on it the last time I was at Disney, which was like, I don't know, it had to be 2012 or something like that.
Sure.
And it was all the same except it was Stitch that escapes, and I was just so bummed. I was sitting there like, man, I wish this was the scary ride that I remembered from my childhood.
Wait, did I ever tell you the story of how I ruined a family vacation with that?
You did?
Oh yeah. I
Oh.
kept seeing advertisements for Alien Encounter, and I thought
Yeah.
it was like the Alien because I was watching those movies.
right, like a xenomorph, yeah.
And I begged my family to take me to Alien Encounter when we were going there, and
Yeah.
I wanted it to be the first ride. I begged and begged and begged and begged. So we got to, I think it was Magic Kingdom. I think they're
Land
like-
of Tomorrow, or I think
Well,
it's in, yeah.
I think that's in
Yeah,
the Magic Kingdom
yeah,
park.
yeah.
So we made a beeline for that ride. And I'm like, this is going to be great. Joe, it scared the ever living fuck out of me. And I was too afraid to go on any dark ride, even rides I had gone on the year before.
Let
Like-
me tell
like,
you,
Haunted Mansion, I was fine. I loved
Yeah.
it when I was 5. But then I went on this ride, and 6-year-old Tony was like, "I will never go on here. I'm so fucking." When it was breathing on your neck, I'm like, "Nope, too much, too much."
Dig this. So I went on it first with my uncle and my dad, right? When I was, I mean, how old were you? 9, 8, 9, some shit.
The
like that,
alien encounter, I was like 6.
Oh yeah, you're younger than I am. I
Yeah.
forgot. So I was like 9.
Yeah, I'm a
or
young
so.
stud.
Yeah.
Keep going.
I like your what is that? A dab? Is that what the kids are calling it?
This boomer doesn't know what dabs.
So
Joe,
I'm
you
on
sure you're not 67 years old?
some would say you are, my man.
Fuck you. Finish your story.
So I'm on the ride with my uncle and my dad, and I same as you, dude. I begged to go on it because I was like, this is gonna be fucking amazing. So I'm on the ride, and the thing's breathing on my neck. There's blood coming out of the rafters because some dude's up there with a flashlight gets killed by the alien. Scary as hell. But I loved it. I was like, this was great. So I'm like, let's go on again because my cousin. You know how you have like those fake cousins and fake uncles.
Yeah.
Your funkles. Okay, so I went on with my cousin and my uncle and my dad again. She fucking freaked out, scared me so bad because she was right next to me. Scared me so bad that I needed to get the fuck out because I thought something bad was gonna happen. So it's like that kind of. I feel your pain, I guess, of that. I was fine at first, but then once somebody else was there that went into hysterics, I kind of. Got hysterical as a
you're
kid.
Unlocking more memory. I remember when the guy goes to save you, and I thought he was actually there to help.
Yeah.
He gets eaten. The ride keeps going. And I was so fucking scared.
It's so good because for anybody who wasn't in there, I know there's like huge deep dives, like Disney deep dives on YouTube, but like the whole place is black. It's pitch dark. And you have speakers and like this heat thing in your back. So it's like the thing's breathing on your neck. It's walking by you, all this stuff, air and all that stuff. But this dude is up in the rafters with a flashlight. And he's like, hey, everything's okay. We're going to get the lights back on and blah, blah, blah. And this thing decimates this guy. And you get drenched in blood, but it's water and you can't see. And it was really freaky.
God, terrifying.
Great ride, man. Great ride.
So Lilo and Stitch too. I don't care for it.
Yeah. Moving on.
Only because that girl who was shocked I didn't know who Angel was decided to break things off like right before Christmas.
Man.
That was fun. Anyway,
that's because you didn't know who Angel was. That's what sealed the deal.
Honestly, you know what? I think Godzilla might have been the problem, Joe.
Oh no!
I think she had two. I remember her telling me like she was when she found out I like Godzilla. She was nervous because 2 previous boyfriends were like a little too into Godzilla. And I think I lost points for being a Godzilla fan. I was like,
shit,
oh
man.
no.
Don't come to my house.
Next up, Gato, a new look. Oh, I thought that was the name of the movie, Gato, a new look. It's just called Gato.
Looking forward to this one for sure.
Yes, Gato, which is Spanish for the cat toe.
Just cat.
No, it's Cato.
It would have to be El Gato.
Yes, you're right. There's a black cat and a big fat white cat, and they're gatos.
Did you see the trailer for this?
No, the stupid fucking deadline thing didn't have the trailer.
Oh, the trailer's pretty good. I actually saw it. I think I saw the trailer when I went to go see Toy Story 5.
Oh,
it looks good. I mean, I'm into it. I like the animation style too. It's cool.
Do they talk, the cats?
Yeah.
Do they?
It's actually really funny.
sing?
I don't know if they sing. I don't know if it's the Aristocats. It might be.
Or are they Jellicle cats?
Well, who's making it? Is it Pixar? Then there probably is no songs, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's not entirely true, right?
Sometimes they have songs.
Yeah, sometimes they do.
But I like cats, not mine, but I like cats, and it'd be fun to see some cute and adorable cats who don't throw up on my bed.
Watch the trailer because there's like a whole thing where they're like interrogating this one cat, and there's like a light bulb, and then all 3 of them are like they want to just play with the light bulb. It's really it's really funny.
Yeah, I need to see. I need to be reassured that there's like good cats in the world. Because after that long weekend, Joe, I'm like finally sleeping in my bed. Hope I don't wake up to a pile of cat puke in it. Joe, guess what I woke up to?
A pile of cat puke.
I literally woke up, sit up, and I look at my bed. I'm just like, was that there all night? How
Oh, God.
fucking long was
My
that
man,
in my?
It's
So the
in the
cat
bed.
stairs have been removed from my bed, so she can't get in.
She's. It was on the bed.
Yeah,
Oh no, that's the thing though, right? The cats love to puke in like comfortable places.
yeah.
My
I'm
cat
aware.
would seek out like the rugs in my basement, right? The whole basement is got linoleum, right?
Mhm.
But we have to puke on the fucking carpet, which is
Yep.
like one of the hardest things to clean. Yeah.
This rug down here is the only rug in the house because she doesn't let us have rugs. And you've seen it's covered in plastic, Joe, except for that corner. And what do you
Oh
know? It a
yeah.
few months ago, she
Yeah.
had to spit up. And where do you think she went? She went right to that fucking corner.
I guess they're comfortable. You need to get her a little tiny toilet she can throw.
I'm
up
surprised you
into.
didn't see the Instagrams. I posted as an Instagram story. I'm like, does anyone want a cat? Does anyone just want it? Does anyone just fucking take it?
Spoilers. I really don't. I really don't look at stories on Instagram.
Well, I'm just. You hear that, guys? You can say whatever you want about Joe on your Instagram story.
And I'll never know. I'll never know.
You start getting DMs like, Joe, I heard about your opinions on this social issue. And you're like, what? I heard about it from Tony's Instagram story.
Yeah. Unless I'm tagged in it, I don't see it because I just don't.
All right, I guess we're out of the Pixar Disney stuff and we're on to Marvel.
Here we go, baby. I've been waiting for this. Okay.
I'm doing the calls, but I don't think Wolverine is in it.
Wolverine's not here, no. Not even X-22 is here, no.
Yes.
Or 23.
The new X-Men cast is confirmed.
Okay.
We have it here. Obviously, we know Sadie Sink is Jean Grey. I mean, I assume you guys know that, even if you didn't see Spider-Man
You
Brand New
should.
Day.
Even if you didn't see Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Adam Driver was not there, but he was confirmed as Nathan Milbury, aka Mr. Sinister.
Which I'm totally on board for. When people were saying that he was going to be Magneto, and I'm like, oh fuck, I don't know about Magneto.
We
but
could do
like,
a break on Magneto.
yeah, but also like we haven't seen Mr. Sinister yet, and the fact that he was introduced as Nathaniel Essex, I'm like really excited because now we're like starting at like the 0 point, right? Like he's not Mr. Sinister yet. So we'll see what happens. And I'm curious because like his lineage goes back to like the 1800s. So it's like how the fuck like I'm really curious to see how they're going to let that all play out.
Like, look, the last regular season of X-Men the Animated Series had garbage animation, but that backstory with Mr. Sinister was pretty cool. When they showed him experimenting on mutants in like the 1800s and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm excited for that because they started X-Men Apocalypse hinted at him, and then Logan didn't follow through. And then New Mutants, I think New Mutants might have actually shot stuff with Antonio Banderas that never will see the light of day. Or he was at least considered to be, that's like the girl that the guy was, that's the guy that the girl was messaging throughout the movie. It's implied it was going to be that.
There is a connection to New Mutants. I think like where they're kept is one of his facilities, and I think that's the connection. But there was something
had the
shot.
Essex.
Do what?
Deadpool 2 also had the Essex house. The guys who were torturing secretly worked for him, but they never followed up on any of it.
I can't remember which movie it was specifically, but I know that there was a scene where somebody plays Essex. And it was like supposed to be like, oh my god, hey look, it's Mr. Sinister, but like they didn't, they cut it out. It might have been New Mutants, it might have been something else. I can't remember.
I for some reason I'm remembering New Mutants, and I'm remembering the name Antonio Banderas. I don't know.
It wasn't Banderas, it was somebody else, in my opinion. At least as far as I know.
Let me see.
I liked New Mutants. I thought that was really good.
It was okay. It wasn't. It's kind of. It wasn't a disaster, and I thought same with Dark Phoenix, which was bland, but it wasn't like
sucked.
but like with all the production issues and stuff, I thought it was going to be like a cluster. I thought it was going to be like the first Wolverine movie, which looks like a fake movie, and then I'm like, oh, this looks like a real movie. It has a beginning, middle, and end. It's just not terribly interesting. Same with New Mutants. I'm like, it was all right. It just I thought it would because they cut characters out and shit, and I thought it was going to be more disjointed and everything, but it mostly worked.
Well, there was a huge problem with that movie. I mean, like you just said, like there was a lot of production problems, and then it was just kind of like
Mm,
dumped to streaming and or whatever. It might have got limited theatrical release, I think, but
mm.
I heard it was so terrible, and then I watched it, and I was like, this is actually pretty fucking good because it was something different because it was like almost showcased as like a horror movie, so I really liked it, and the Demon Bear was cool and all that stuff. Um, as far as
I,
Dark Phoenix goes, that movie, especially we watched these in succession because we caught
mm,
up on all the X-Men movies because my wife hadn't seen them
yeah.
all, and we actually liked the fucking Wolverine movies. They were like pretty good
The
actually.
second one's good. The Logan's good. That first one is trash.
Origins,
Yo, I hate
or
that
it's
movie.
fine. Like
It,
I went back and I was like, this is fine. Like it's not
no,
great, but it's not.
Joe, that
It's
is
fine.
I said it on the review that I did with Mint and Riley, which hasn't aged poorly at all. But at the time when that movie came out, I remember sitting in the theaters going like, is this a joke? What is this? That is what I call the Mortal Kombat annihilation of superhero movies, where it looks unfinished, the story's garbage, and then there's just cameos for no reason.
The one I saw on streaming was fine. Not the one with Liev Schreiber and Ryan Reynolds, but the one after that with like Silver Samurai and stuff. That one was way better.
Yeah,
Is
the
that the
Silver
one you're talking
Samurai
about?
one, I thought that one was pretty good.
I thought that one was pretty good. Yeah.
Here we go. I figured out the mix up.
Okay.
So John Hamm either filmed or was
There you go.
intended to be Mr. Sinister.
Yes.
They cut it out. They either intended or shot with Antonio Banderas, but he was going to be Sunspot's father.
Got it. Is
So
this
they
all for
got
New
rid-
Mutants?
Yeah, so they got rid
Okay.
of John Hamm and they were going to do it with
Mhm.
Antonio Banderas, and then they scrapped both. So that's where the
Got it.
confusion was. I knew Banderas' name was in there, but that's why I mixed him up with Sinister.
Got it.
Okay, yeah. So the cast, again, Sadie Sink, Adam Driver, Chris Abbott, who we all know from Wolfman and Marvel's The Foreigner and Craven the Hunter, the movie. I know,
Man.
Joe, when you watched Craven the Hunter, the movie, you went, The Foreigner. That's Professor X. I know you said that.
I didn't watch Craven because I just didn't want to put myself through that. But man, this one I'm gonna have to see in motion because like nothing. I mean nothing about that guy's performances or look screams Xavier to me at all. Xavier
Keep in mind,
at all.
I've only seen him in Wolfman and Craven the Hunter. Which actually, Wolfman is not a great movie. The newest Wolfman. Did you see it?
Spoilers, you think?
Yeah, but I thought his performance was good,
was good.
in it.
Yeah.
I did see footage. He was in that show Girls, which I'll never watch, but apparently there was an episode where he shaved his head. He
Okay.
still has like the stubble. It's not completely bald. So I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
it doesn't have a terribly bad looking shaved head. I didn't know how I would feel about James McAvoy when they cast him, and I ended up warming up to him. So that's another one like you. I'll have to see. We got
McAvoy-
lucky with Patrick Stewart.
Patrick Stewart was great. McAvoy was great. And here's the
Mm.
thing, though, like, Professor X, for those who don't know, isn't fucking British. So
Mm.
it'll be nice to see like a New York accent or like Northern New York accent.
Or will they
So-
just keep him British? Because
Jesus, man. If they do, I don't know if.
hey,
that's the
I
way
mean,
they're gonna-
Blade is supposed to be British, and since Wesley Snipes, he has not been British.
some motherfuckers always trying to ice skate uphill.
Boy!
Yeah, but like.
These motherfuckers be skating uphill, they is. Crikey.
Crikey, these motherfuckers be skating on my fucking lawn.
However, I think we can all agree if they are going to do Blade, he should be British, and Manny Muskets should play him because he
Sure.
has experience. He grew up in foggy London town. He
He's
is the
di-
man for the job.
He's the day walker that we need.
Just a
you
reminder,
know?
me and Manny will be going live tomorrow. I'm scheduling it right after the stream. We are doing double team. the tennis rod bin
Oh.
Jean Claude Van Damme.
I fucking love that movie, dude. It is one of
Forgot
the
how
best.
insane that movie is.
It's one of the best bad movies of all time, dude. It's so good. It's
I was
such a
watching it
blast.
today, and I'm like, how did a human watch this and go, this is acceptable? I'm like, this is intense.
What is it? A tiger at the end with like the mines
my
in the
God,
football
yeah.
field or some shit? Dude, that's such crazy.
Okay, this one shocked me. Indy Navarrete as Rogue, of all people.
Yeah, I didn't think that she was going to be Rogue, and like, I really liked her in Obsession.
Yeah.
I think she's. I mean, hopefully she's good as Rogue. I can see it, but she wouldn't be my first pick.
No, and it was weird because a lot of people wanted Odessa Azion, Why doesn't she just use her real last name anyway? Odessa
Yeah.
Azion, because she has kind of like the curly rogue hair.
Yeah, is that the
Uh,
chick from the Hellraiser reboot?
yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Pamela Adlon's other daughter. She has two daughters who are acting right now.
Got it.
One looks exactly like her, and both sound exactly like her. So there's a GIF right now on Twitter from that show I Love LA of Odessa Azion and her bra and panties spinning around, and everyone.
I did see that.
And Joe, I watched all that show, and it's so frustrating. I'm like, that girl is gorgeous, but she sounds like Bobby Hill, and I'm confused. Like, I wish a different voice came out of her mouth.
But I guess that's what Rogue is supposed to sound like, though, is Bobby Hill, you know?
But like, she would actually be good as like the tough kind of rogue. And then the other one, they wanted Kaylee Spaney's or Spaney.
Yeah.
Her name was in the running, and I mean, she could be the tough rogue, but she feels like more like the Anna Paquin. Both of them, I think, would have been good. And then they blindsided me with Indy Navarrete. I'm like, oh, I mean, again, if those two's names weren't showing up so much, I probably would have been like, whatever. But I'm like, yeah, I really thought it was going to come down to those two. I was not expecting this at all.
Well, just jump to Professor X real quick. People were throwing around Bill Skarsgård as Professor Xavier, and I'm like, I don't fucking need that at all.
He.
But then this guy, I don't know, man.
He's already in the MCU as Crow from the Eternals.
We can't shit on the Eternals, Tony, because
they're
very important.
We all remember Bill Skarsgård as that CGI blobfish thing that was like a bad guy, but then maybe wasn't a bad guy.
Is he going to return in Doomsday? He probably.
You know what? I don't think Crow. Joe, which Bill Skarsgård Crow did you like more? The one from Eternals or the Crow 2024 reboot?
Oh, Eternals with no contest.
No, the Crow reboot has that one okay scene where he's fighting people in the opera house and it's all bloody and cool.
That's it.
I was telling someone recently, like, honestly, just YouTube that scene. Don't watch the whole movie. That scene was kind of cool, and then the rest of the movie sucks.
We talked about it on MD, and I hadn't seen it, but Sean and Connor did, and I'm like, I'm never gonna watch this fucking movie, so you might as well talk about it right now.
Well, me and Video Villa, we did all of the sequels. We did all of them at once.
That's right.
So yeah,
he's got a bunch. Logan's got a bunch of Jim O'Barr stuff at his house. It's very cool.
Yeah. I guess Indy Navarrete. I guess she blew up. She for like a big Hollywood studio. She's still technically cheap. She's the hot item right now.
That's the other thing too. She can act really well, and she's not like $1 bajillion in the eyes of Marvel.
And she has superhero experience. She was in that Superman show I didn't watch, but I hear is very good. That show came out when I was done with CW shows, and I didn't realize it was in its own universe, disconnected. But apparently it's fine. So yeah, we'll see. I think they have to do the tough rogue because we got enough of sad emo rogue in the previous.
Oh no,
one.
she needs to be like, come on, sugar, I'm gonna box your fucking ears or whatever. You know what I mean?
And if you're reading if you're picking up what I'm throwing down, she needs to kill Brie Larson and get all her powers because that is how Rogue got her powers.
Yes, that you're absolutely correct.
That is how she got them.
So there's two other things I just want to mention before we move on. Depending if
there's more casting we got to talk about, but keep going.
Oh, okay. Oh no, okay. I didn't know if you wanted to move on.
Who do we got here?
Samara Weaving as Emma Frost.
That's good casting.
And like that's spot on casting. But I'm just curious. How does she fit into this story? Is it Emma Frost before she becomes evil, like with the Hellions and stuff, or is she already there and we're picking how is this gonna work? Like I'm really curious how that's all gonna come together.
I don't know. I mean, I like the X-Men, I like the cartoons and everything. I don't go into their solo comics too much.
Sure. Yeah.
So I don't know too much about Emma Frost, but from what I've seen, I feel like they've tried to work Emma Frost as like one of the good guys, just based on some of the media I'm seeing. Like I didn't finish X-Men 97 season 2, but I think I saw something. Huh?
Yeah. She becomes a bad guy.
Oh, she does become a bad guy?
Yeah, she's part of the Hellions. That's what First Class is about when she's with Kevin Bacon.
Hellions. Wait, that was the Hellfire Club, or are those the same?
I know, but they're called the Hellions. It's the same shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look, January Jones looked great as what's her face, Emma Frost, but she couldn't be more bored in that movie. So hopefully Samara Weaving has something to do in this instead of I'm hot, That's all January Jones did. Again, I
Yeah.
enjoyed looking at her in the movie, but
Yeah.
I'm like,
and then
kind of
and
one
then I
note.
turned to Diamonds, and that was it. I'm actually I'm kind of bummed about the Storm casting. Not that now I don't know who this girl is. I've never seen her in anything.
I
But
think she's relatively unknown.
yeah, I think so. But there was rumors that Jamie Lawson was supposed to be Storm, and I'm like, fuck. I was like, that's perfect, especially because like they confirmed Ryan Coogler to do Black Panther 3, and people were saying that she might not be in X-Men because they're going to introduce her in the next Black Panther movie and then be part of the X-Men team because she's supposed to be a little bit older anyway by that time.
By
And
the
I
way,
was like, man,
I had to realize I realized her name was spelled differently. I typed in Jamie Lawson with an I, and I got like a country music white guy
Yeah,
singer
it's with a
red
Y,
hair,
yeah.
and I'm like,
Yeah.
Joe, that would have been a terrible Storm. First off, he's white and a man, but then I'm like, oh, with a Y. Okay, I see it here. Oh,
you
she
see
was
that-
the mayor in Batman, I think.
yeah, and she was in
Okay.
Sinners. She was the main
All
black
right,
chick in
yeah.
Sinners. Yeah.
Oh, and
I
she
saw
was
a
in that
meme.
Running Man reboot.
I saw a meme with who's that fucking guy from Dune?
Timothy
Chalamet. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like it was some dude holding a DVD and it said like Timothy Chalamet as Dr. Martin Luther King. It's funny as shit.
But yeah, Maya Boyd, she hasn't been in much at all. Let me see here. I'm gonna see if anything has.
I get
reached
it
out to
because
me.
they're all pretty young, and you want them young because these fucking people are going to be making. They're going to be the X-Men for the next 20 years.
Yeah, she has
You know.
2 short films.
Oh.
That's it. Just 2
Okay.
short films.
Well, I'm curious. I'd like to see it because I'd like to see her acting chops. Because again, like Jamie Lawson's fucking great, and I was like, man, she'd be really great as Storm. So I was taken aback when they had cast this girl.
Yeah, but I do
Not
like
she'll
that
be
they
bad.
are.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
Not that she'll be bad. I like how everybody's super young and how we're kind of because Marvel's really
I
putting
like
its
that too
eggs.
because they could be X-Men for a while. You don't have to like
Yeah.
swap them out in the school. And then Kit Connor as Cyclops. I'm not familiar with him actually.
Me neither. But he looks the part, you know.
I just like I'll talk about this when I do Spider-Man Brand New Day, but Sadie Sink is good at being like mean or sad. Other than that, I can't buy her acting. I don't know what it is about her. Like in Stranger Things, she'll try to be like all like there's that part where she's trying to be all motivational, and I'm like, I feel like you're just reading. I don't know. Her acting really bothers me sometimes.
Okay.
So
Well, to that point, I've seen people been like, "Oh my God, Sadie Sink's like incredible and Brand New Day and blah blah blah." Saw the movie and I was like, she's just okay.
she was fine.
And I don't mean that in like a mean way. I'm just like, yeah, she's fine. Like, but she's nothing like I wasn't like captivated by her
No.
character, you know.
There's something about her. I'm just like, I feel like she's not really into this, but I don't know. I didn't see The Whale. Apparently, she's really good in The Whale.
She's great in The Whale, but does that
Yeah.
translate to Jean Grey? I don't know. You know.
I don't know, but The Whale looks hilarious. Everything I've seen from it, though, it looks like the funniest movie ever. He's in a big
Tony.
fat suit. It's like Shallow Hal or something. It looks like it's a
yeah. That's what it's like. He can't wash himself properly. Yeah, dude, that movie is it's really excellent. I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
Right.
I know you're making a goof, but like,
No, like, it's funny. My friend Dick made that goof on his show,
Yeah,
and he was
yeah.
clearly being sarcastic. But one of the listeners thought he was like real. So he's like, he called and he's like, yeah. So I heard you saying this movie's funny, and I put it on with my girlfriend.
Oh.
It's like, he's just like, and he's all like, you couldn't tell that I was joking.
My thing was like, you hadn't seen Brendan Fraser for years, and he comes back as this role, and like he just absolutely crushed it. It's one of the saddest movies that you'll probably watch, but
Yeah.
it was really excellent. Darren Aronofsky, so there you go.
I'll see it at some point.
Yeah.
But yes,
When you want when you want to cry and like put yourself in a shit mood, watch that movie.
Joe, it's Boys Month. We don't cry in Boys Month.
Oh,
Did you
that's
not
right,
See
I
that video
forgot.
of me driving all the way to Joey C's house to attack him for crying.
Oh,
Oh, did you not see that?
no, I didn't see that one.
I'll pull that up in a second. But yeah, so the X-Men, who is directing this? It's the guy who did Thunderbolts, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because I
Steve
actually
something?
liked Thunderbolt. How did you feel about Thunderbolts?
I love Thunderbolts. Actually, it's funny you mention that because I had just rewatched. That's the one I recently most watched. I just rewatched most recently. of the Marvel movies, and I watched that before I went to go see Brand New Day, and I really liked it. I even liked it better the second time.
Yeah, I want to watch it again. The problem with that was a really good movie, but the problem
Yeah.
with that is all the buildup was like Disney Plus shows that weren't very good. So I get why people skipped it. I get why people were like, I don't want to watch. Who is this person? Who's that person?
And it's a shame because everybody was unfamiliar with those characters or didn't watch, Falcon and Winter Soldier, or didn't watch the Black Widow movie, or didn't watch, Ant-Man and the Wasp or something, but they all work so well together, and fucking Wyatt Russell is one of my favorite parts of that movie, and even what's his face? Pullman. What's his name?
Oh, Bill Pullman as the Sentry, yeah.
Well, Bill Pullman's son.
Oh, Lewis Pullman, I think.
Lewis Pullman, that's it.
Yeah.
He was fucking great too as Bob. And I love Florence Pugh.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was just a really good movie, and I really liked it. And what's her face? Julie Louis-Dreyfus as D.
Well, that's another thing. She was like introduced in like the Black Widow movie that.
No, she was in Falcon and Winter Soldier. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, no, she was, but I think her character's first appearance was like the end of Black Widow, which a lot of people probably skipped on because it was COVID. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then she was in Black Panther 2, which, as much as people pretended to like that movie, no one remembers.
Yeah.
So
Black Widow's great. I like that one.
Thunderbolts was a good like payoff for a lot of this stuff. It's just not enough people watched the things that were building up to it. No. So I'd like to see what this director could do with a fresh team that the audience either has a good idea from the cartoon or the previous movies, or they can just go in fresh, because for most of them, other than Sadie Sink, it'll be their first movie.
Yeah, well,
so
the
fan base is foaming with that.
The fan base is foaming at the mouth for X-Men. I mean, they've been waiting since the 2000s for new early 2000s for new X-Men stuff.
And I guess at some point, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. stopped being canon, so they can ignore all the Inhumans.
Man, I didn't even watch that. And...
No, dude, they were so when they thought they couldn't get X-Men, they were going all in on Inhumans. They did have the Inhumans TV show, which only lasted one season. Yeah. But a big plot line for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was that the Inhumans, like people were like forcing Inhumans to be activated. So like all these genes, they poisoned like fish oil or something. So people were getting all these powers, and it was basically their in-universe mutants. The Inhumans were going to replace the mutants. Yeah. And then it didn't work. And then they got
because everybody's like, who the fuck are the Inhumans? You know what I mean?
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was never... No, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was canon. And then at some point, they were like, the two studios stopped talking to each other, so it stopped being... There was time travel and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was... I remember that when they thought they couldn't get X-Men. They're like, we're going to have our own X-Men. It's the Inhumans. And then it's just like, never mind. We have mutants now. Forget we did Inhumans. Pretend they don't exist.
But Black Bolt was in Multiverse of Madness. So
it was the same actor. I thought that was funny.
Like, that was pretty cool.
Have him under contract.
Well, why not, right?
And by the way, here we go, Joe. This is very important.
God.
Let me know if you can hear this.
Ozzy Osbourne tribute.
I can.
And it fucking rocked. Dude, perfect send-off to the Prince of Darkness. Ozzy Osbourne is a fucking king, dude. I rocked so hard. Everybody loved it. Everybody was singing the songs. I even cried a couple of times during the concert because it was so beautiful.
No crying in Boys Month. Oh! So yeah, guys, I'm like Santa. I'm always watching, making sure everyone's being manly in Boys Month. I'll sneak up on you. All right. If I catch any of you crying,
he'll knock you out.
But no, I think it's a good time for X-Men to come back. Thank God they're going to kill all the boomer X-Men. Finally, we're going to force them to retire.
We'll talk about that when we get to Doomsday,
which is next. But I think it's a good time for X-Men. I think X-Men 97 has revitalized it a little bit. Mm-hmm. Deadpool and Wolverine was a fun, like, hey, look, that's like testing, like, here are the here's the comic accurate suits, or comic accurate-ish suits, and we can pull it off, and it can be fun. But I'm good to like finally close the door on the Fox X-Men and see new X-Men characters, or like actors and stuff.
Yeah, I'm also like happy that we're closing the door on the multiverse saga, because it's just getting like the multiverse saga was an excuse to do all of these things with Spider-Man and the X-Men and all this bullshit. Yeah, you know what I mean?
And it's kind of like it's becoming more about cameos, which isn't what it should be.
Exactly, and I don't spoilers. If you never read Secret Wars, the way that the Andrew Hickman run ends is after Secret Wars, everything becomes one universe. So that's why we're getting this X-Men movie post that.
Yeah, and then no Wolverine announced in this. Not that they have to do Wolverine because Hugh Jackman, I know, will be in Doomsday. And the X-Men movies did lean real hard into Wolverine.
And Secret Wars too. Yeah.
But it'd be fun if they get did you see the movie Saturday Night that was about like the first episode of Saturday Night Live?
You know what? It's on the list. I haven't watched it yet.
People have put out Matt Wood's name. He's the guy who played John Belushi in the movie.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, but like he did like the long hair, like scruffy looking John Belushi, and people are like, I kind of want him as Wolverine. And if he gets in shape, he could probably pull it off. Let me pull up a picture.
I was gonna say, yeah, pull it up or I'll look it up.
He looks like a
Oh.
grizzled kind of Wolverine. What did he look like in
I could see that. How tall is he? Is he a little guy?
I think he's 5'7". Oh, he commented on it.
Yeah.
He said, "Juice me up. I'll be jacked. 5'7". So I mean,
I'm the same height. So yeah.
which how old? Yeah, that was him in Saturday Night as John Belushi, and I
He
can
looks
see it.
great. I could see it. Yeah.
Like I mean, that is more like what Wolverine should look like.
I mean, Hugh Jackman's like the Hollywood version of Wolverine,
which is weird
right?
because he was kind of a nobody when they got him.
Yeah, well, I just mean like he's like this handsome, taller guy. You know what I mean?
And look, a little bit of that was Bryan Singer, because the previous Wolverine was the bad guy from Mission Impossible 2, I think is also a handsome Australian man.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, Bryan Singer, I feel like you had a type there, and when you couldn't get one, you were like, I'll get a different tall, handsome guy.
Let's
it's like, how about we
take
get
his
a
shirt off?
How about we get a Wolverine who's like the same height? Nope, we gotta get tall Australian man.
He's gonna look so funny next to everybody.
You gotta take liberties with stuff. Joe, if I was casting the X-Men, Professor X, Sydney Sweeney, obviously, with her hair. Jean Grey, Sydney Sweeney in a red-haired wig.
There you go.
Storm, Sydney Sweeney. Just be all
in blackface.
Whoa.
And she's
Man,
got
I
an
was just gonna
African
say with white
accent.
hair. We're gonna have white hair, but she would have an African accent.
She's got like a southern African accent. Yeah. Like Chappie or some shit.
Yeah.
Or Yolandi for that matter. But I love that scene in Deadpool and Wolverine where like he goes into the bar and he's like, hey, and he like jumps off the fucking stool and he's like 3 feet tall. It's great.
Yeah, that's a little too small. That was like a joke, obviously, for comedy. But that's
sure. I just thought that was funny.
I like the logo and everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see what happens with the X-Men if Doomsday does well, which I assume. I don't think it's going to do Endgame numbers, but I assume it'll do well.
Dude, we have Doomsday, Vision Quest, Secret Wars, and Daredevil Season 3 before X-Men even comes out. So, like, there's so much more shit to come before X-Men.
We got some time. Yeah. But hey, don't worry about it. They haven't, Star Wars, as much as I wish they would, they have not forgotten, or Disney, as much as I wish they would, have not forgotten about Star Wars. And we're getting Ahsoka Season 2. Now, here's the thing, Joe. I know you like a lot of these shows. I don't know about Ahsoka, but...
I didn't see Ahsoka.
Okay, a few years back, I think when Acolyte came out, for Adam's streams, he was talking about like all the Star Wars shows. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to watch... Because after Obi-Wan, I went, nope.
So I was like, oh my god, that was a travesty, dude.
They were all travesties, Joe. I haven't liked
not
any
all of them.
But I was like,
I
all
like
right.
Andor and The Mandalorian. I like.
Mandalorian's everyone's favorite, and that's the one I really don't like. Here's the thing: I watched the first episode of every series I missed. Okay. So I watched the first episode of Ahsoka, and the best thing Disney, in my mind, has done is the show Rebels. And this felt like a live action follow up to Rebels,
which essentially kind of is.
Yeah, and I actually enjoyed the first episode. Not enough to ever continue it, but I went, you know what? And that one was okay. And then I watched the acolyte, and I went, that was stupid. And I don't know how, Joe, I don't know how any of you got past the first episode of Andor, but I was watching it just like, what the fuck is this?
I'm into it, man. Because they're not shooting lasers and there's no lightsabers. Like, I like the grounded story, and I like how it's
Maybe,
kind
but
of
there's
like
other sci-fi. I think I was watching this. I was like, I don't know how anyone got past that first episode and got into Andor. I didn't get it. I don't care about that character. He was boring in Rogue One. I tried. And here's the thing, I don't want to hate Star Wars.
Sure.
I wanted to like these. I like some things. It's just none of it is clicking with me.
Try. So my thing is, I have a 3-episode rule. I watch 3 episodes, and if I'm not into it by then, I won't finish it. But usually by the 3rd episode, I'm invested enough where I'm like, okay, I'm going to continue this.
I might do that with Ahsoka, but then I am sad that what's his face died. The bad guy from the first season. I think they Ray Stevenson played him. And then they recast him.
Thrawn?
No. He was like a guy with like a beard and
Oh, I don't remember.
He was from Punisher Warzone. He was one of the Warrior 3s from Thor. He was like the bad guy in Ahsoka season 1.
I don't recall.
Wow.
I didn't watch the Ahsoka series, but I think I'm going to now because that trailer looked pretty fucking good.
Yeah, the trailer looks interesting. I might finally give it a shot. I want to see how Ezra came back from wherever the hell he went to at the end of Rebels. Again, I kind of just want to watch it to see it as a continuation as Rebels. However, as much as I love Mary Elizabeth Winstead, everyone knows I love Mary Elizabeth Winstead. The way she plays that character is like nothing from the cartoon. Not even like a little bit. Whereas everyone else, I'm just like, okay, I have to disassociate. These are live action actors. It's different. But like everyone, I'm like, okay, that's Rosario Dawson playing Ahsoka. The other girl, I'm like, I kind of see it. What's her face? The Mary Elizabeth Winstead is the green tentacle lady, whose name I'm blanking on. I'm like, this might as well be a different character. She acts nothing like her whatsoever.
Yeah, the other Twi'lek, I forget her name.
It's something. But yeah, maybe I'll watch it. I'm not sure. If I end up watching all of season 1, actually, I told you my idea for MCU, but I think before Starfighter comes out, which likely might be the last Star Wars movie ever made, the way things are going.
It could be.
I wanted to do it for Mandalorian. I just didn't have time. I might do like catching up on Star Wars and just watch everything I missed to finally review it.
Holy shit, dude. That's so much though.
I know. But yeah, the trailer looks interesting. So I don't care really, but it might win me over.
I might check it out. Also, why isn't Starfighter here with the Star Wars shit?
No, it is.
Where?
It's
it's
they
all
got
the way
it mixed up. They got it mixed up. They're going like back and forth. It's weird.
Oh, all right. I was gonna say
that's Deadline's fault, not mine. That's Deadline's fault.
Do you want to wait to talk about Starfighter until we get there?
It's coming up real soon.
Okay.
But yeah, I like Rosario Dawson and everything, so I'll check it out. If I finish the first season, I will actually watch this.
It looks cool. I'll give it a chance.
Yeah. Next up, Vision Quest.
I'm all about this, dude.
Which looks fun. So this is the white Vision that was left over from WandaVision.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess he's having like a crisis of who is he. And I like because they were talking about Ultron coming back. I'm like, I feel like Ultron had a definitive end, and I don't want to cheapen it too much. But I like how they're doing it when he's not pretending to be human. He like goes into his mind. I guess since he was created by Ultron, Ultron's in there.
Right. So the idea here is that all of the previous Tony Stark AI plus Ultron, because Ultron created the Vision, are all part of his consciousness. So he's got like a multiple personality thing happening within his programming on top of being Vision. But he's not the same Vision because he's dead and got reprogrammed by Sword, and that's how he's the White Vision because they were going to use him as a weapon in WandaVision. And then,
but Vision is a computer that you can just copy and paste, so he could be the same Vision technically.
Well, that's what happens at the end of WandaVision because Wanda's version of Vision like puts all his memories into White Vision. And that's why he flies off, because they have that big fight at the end. Yeah. And then this is him kind of like coping with all that and trying to figure out who he is, the fact that he has a son and all that stuff. So it looks really interesting.
So yeah, I didn't finish Agatha all along. Was that kid who they wouldn't tell you he's really, was that Wanda's kid or something?
Yeah. So what happens is the souls of Wanda's kids that she conjures from her magic leave the bodies of her familiars, for lack of a
Yeah.
better term, and they go seek out bodies to inhabit. So Billy and the other guy and the other kid find like dead bodies to inhabit.
Okay.
So in Agatha All Along, I think Billy becomes Wiccan in that movie, and he like trains or that show. I didn't watch it, but I got the Cliff Notes version, and Wiccan's at
Okay.
the end of it basically. And then the other Speed, who's their other kid from the comics, I believe Vision is going to be looking for, because if you watch the trailer, he's like, my dad's a fucking robot or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, I have a child, and James Spader's like, it's a boy, it's a boy.
Freddy Krueger happens to be there.
Yeah, Freddy Krueger was there. Yeah.
I like the trailer. I feel like this is something that should have came out a few years ago. I felt the same way about Agatha all along.
Sure.
I feel like they waited it a little too long.
Mhm.
And also what they did with Wanda in the Doctor Strange movie, I think kind of put a bad taste in everyone's mouth.
Mhm.
Because they were developing that movie, not really communicating with the show. So I know the movie says that the book made her more evil than she is, but the way it's executed, it seems like she's choosing to be evil.
Well,
But it
because she
totally undermines the character from the show.
Exactly, and that was the confusion because, like, if you didn't watch WandaVision, you didn't know what the fuck was going on in
Yeah.
Multiverse of Madness. You're like, wait, Wanda's a bad guy now? And, like, they do
Yeah.
explain it with the Darkhold, but it's not just the Darkhold. Like, there's this whole arc where, you know, she's grief-stricken by having to kill Vision and then watch him
Yeah.
get brought back and then killed again. So, and then she kind of, like, breaks off from the Avengers and does her own thing. And, like, getting the Darkhold is the next step in that grief process where she's like, you know, I'm gonna go to a different universe and take my children from another version of me, basically, and that's what that movie's about. But this is so cool because, like, I'm really curious because this comes out this October. This comes out in October, Vision Quest. So I'm curious to see, I mean, how they're going to wrap it up. It might just be a one shot, and then we'll have the Vision character in Doomsday or Secret Wars or whatever, or like whatever it is going forward. But I'm curious how they're going to kind of fold that in to the broader story of the MCU and all the things that are going on.
But I'm into it.
Because apparently, yeah, he's chilling in fucking Edinburgh or wherever he is. He's in Scotland or some shit. And he's like did you watch the trailer?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah. He's like working at this bar that he used to go to with Wanda, and like puts himself in the freezer and like he shuts down, and then has this, and then the show basically takes place inside his head, more or less.
Yeah, I like James Spader came back, and they're letting him act in like a human form.
It's so cool. He's like we don't, you know, human avatars only or some shit like that. I thought that was really fun.
And again, James Darcy's there, who is the original Jarvis from like Tony Stark's father. So yeah, it looks good, but I feel like
Really
maybe it's like
interesting.
Agatha All Along, where it's coming out a little too late after that second movie kind of killed the hype for Wanda and all that stuff.
I'm just happy Paul Bettany's getting his own fucking series because I think that's really cool. I love Paul Bettany.
I do love Paul Bettany, and I will be talking more about Paul Bettany on Monday. We have a really good Boys Month episode on Monday. It's an early Paul Bettany movie.
Oh.
But yeah, next up, Star Wars Starfighter. And I like that Ryan Gosling came out in his Disney Mouseketeer jacket.
Yeah,
I thought that was
yeah.
pretty funny.
Yeah.
Before he switched to the Star Wars one.
It's so funny because he was just at fucking SDCC and was like, I'm Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Or was
And now-
it this? Was it D23 or was it SDCC?
San Diego Comic-Con was Ghost
yeah.
Rider. That
Okay,
one he
yeah.
was announced as Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ryan Gosling will play a pilot called Cade, and the movie is set, it says, in a brand new galaxy, but I don't know if that means like a literal brand new galaxy or if it's like the galaxy's changed so much,
Tony,
or if it's in a
this
different time setting.
Tony, this takes place after episode 9.
Okay. So I'm that's what I thought they meant by that. Like, oh, the
Yes.
universe is different now.
It's different
Ugh.
because there's no the First Order's gone and the Galactic, what is it, the Senate or whatever the
I
fuck?
think they were called the New Republic. They
The New
died.
Republic. The New Republic are not rebuilt either, so it's kind of like Wild Wild West again in the galaxy at this point.
Honestly, I don't
So-
know why they all don't leave the galaxy, because this seems to happen a lot here. There's probably
Yeah.
a galaxy where they're not constantly vying for power.
Well, there's a power vacuum, I guess, is supposed
Yeah.
to be the point of this one, but it is canon with like Rise of Skywalker, and it's like, let's see how that goes.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
kind of
they-
excited. I love Ryan Gosling. I just watched Project Hail Mary a couple
Oh,
weeks ago.
I can't stop watching Project Hail Mary.
Bro, it's so fucking good. It's
Dude,
so
and he
good.
was also in the Fall Guy, which was great.
Oh, I want to check that out. Yeah, where he's a stunt guy. Yeah,
I
yeah,
never
yeah.
watched the old TV show at all, but I
Yeah.
went into that movie. I'm like, this is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I
What's
wanna
his
see
face?
that.
Levy, the director of this, is the guy who did Deadpool and Wolverine, right? And Bullet Train, I think.
Yes, yes. So I'm optimistic about this one. Like, I don't
Hmm.
know if I want to say I'm excited, but I'm cautiously optimistic, just like the other thing that we were talking about. Because it's like, I love Star Wars, and I
Yeah.
want Star Wars to be good so badly. And it seems kind of cool. Like he had like the reason it's called Starfighter is because he has this like old Imperial ship that was like a secret, right? It was like a secret starfighter, and he kind of has it, and he's going to be running around the galaxy doing God knows what with some kid that he's with. I guess fighting against bounty hunters and
Yeah.
whatever's were left of the old Republic.
Is this the one? Is this the one Patty Jenkins was supposed to do?
I'm
Or
sorry,
was that
not
one?
old. I'm sorry, I meant to say the New Order, not the old Republic. Excuse me.
I got what you said. But yeah, is this the one Patty Jenkins was supposed to do? She was supposed to do something.
I
What
can't
was her movie?
remember. I can't.
Or hers
remember.
might have been like, hold on, Patty
Tony,
Jenkins.
there were so much shit that was supposed to be planned, and then it all just went to shit.
Oh, you mean like a fourth season of Mandalorian that they squeezed into a movie? Rogue Squadron, which was
Rogue
was what she
Squadron,
was
that's
supposed
what
to
it
do,
was.
and that got shelved.
Dude, I liked The Mandalorian, the movie, but like it should have been the TV series. Like I thought it was fine, but like I was like, this should have been a fucking TV series. But it had
Yeah.
so many great things about it that I really, really enjoyed it.
It did, and it did feel like they just chopped things out of episodes to fit them into a movie. Although I'm saying Starfighter needs to like look like a movie because like
Yes.
Mandalorian, the movie looked exactly like the TV show, really.
looks
And
like
I'm
a
like,
TV
I can
show.
tell this is just on the fucking volume. Disney has to stop being over reliant on the fucking volume thing
Yeah.
because we're
Well,
all
that-
getting used to it now.
That was what's his face's fault. Who's the new guy? Who's the new exec at Disney?
Oh, I can't remember. Is it Bob Iger again? Because I feel like
Not-
they forced like a bunch of people to film on that volume thing, and people are like, "Why don't you just go to like Moana?" They're like, "Why aren't they just at a beach?"
It's
Like,
not
why are we
Josh
doing?
Yeah, right. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's not Josh Damaro. That I just typed in new exec, new Disney Star.
Oh, right. Because what's her face? Kathleen Kennedy's not there anymore.
Yeah, but it's not Filoni. Was it Filoni who did it?
Oh, Dave Filoni, who should have got the job like 10 years ago.
yeah,
He
but
should have got the job.
was it Filoni who was like, "Yo, fuck you. We're doing a movie. We're not doing another series because we're gonna see if people still give a shit about Star Wars." Basically, And it was like,
Whoever
well,
made
was a
that,
mis-
I don't know if that was his decision.
I don't know if it was his decision. It was somebody's, and it was like, dude, that was the wrong thing to do because like it's that Mandalorian's perfect for an episodic series, and I feel like we could have gotten a lot of mileage out of that story that they told in
Yeah.
Mandalorian and Grogu with a season 4, and I think it would have just been more digestible, more fun, and we had more time to kind of cook. You know?
It felt like I said, it felt like rushed episodes. And I'm
Yeah,
like, either
yeah.
one of these episodes, I mean, not me, I don't give a shit about Mandalorian, but people who like Mandalorian
Yeah.
probably would have liked a whole Rod of the Hut Gladiator
I-
episode.
Yeah, but it's cool, and but to your point, it ties back to Clone Wars, you know.
Yeah.
So that was
Yeah.
kind of cool.
But even like the episode with the little stupid things from Rise of Skywalker going to the planet. to
Oh,
save-
dude, my
Yeah.
man, I love the fucking Babu Fricks, man. They're great.
Yeah, even like that. I'm like, that would have been a fun full episode. It's just
yeah,
if you're gonna make like a movie based off a show, it probably should feel like one long episode of a show, not
sure.
15 episodes
Yeah.
shoved in together.
I forgave it because of all the puppets and the stop motion stuff, and it just felt very practical, and it felt like classic Star Wars to
Yeah.
me. And fine, it's not edited great, or like it feels
Yeah.
like a bunch of episodes put together, but like it had a feeling to me of watching like Return of the Jedi for the first time,
Yeah.
you know. And
But,
I was like, this is a lot of fun.
I did like that there were AT-ATs in it. Those are my
Yeah,
favorite
and
Star Wars
dude,
things.
that was pretty fucking sick though.
Yeah. But no, Dave Filoni, I don't know how he is now, but he would
Yeah.
have been the right guy years ago. Because I don't like the prequels at all. And the Clone Wars show managed to tell compelling stories in the prequel timeline. And I'm
Yeah.
like, if that motherfucker can do that, give him the job. But
Right.
Kathleen Kennedy had more hits under her belt,
Yeah.
obviously, but she probably should have listened to him a little bit more instead of doing whatever the fuck the acolyte was.
I
Or
agree.
any of that shit.
It's a shame because Kathleen Kennedy's not a bad producer, and it was just like, what the fuck are you doing with this? You
Hey,
know?
sometimes if you're good for one thing, doesn't mean you're necessarily,
mean you're good for another.
qualified to run a studio.
I don't
And
think
she's got some duds under her belt also.
Sure,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I don't think she got it. If that makes
Yeah.
any sense, you know.
Yeah.
But just a sidebar for Filoni real quick. Filoni, from what I heard, rumored on channels that are way larger than us that talk about this shit all the time that I listen to.
Yeah.
That Filoni is might do something with fucking time travel and like fix the Star Wars, like the main saga.
That would
Movies
be pretty
going forward.
funny. That would
And
be
I'm
pretty
like-
funny.
And I'm like, bro, what? the
There is
fuck?
time travel in Star Wars.
Oh
There
yeah,
is.
I know. And it's like, but we can't. But we'll never get what we could have had anyway.
Oh no, I would
because-
love if they're like, we just time travel. We have to go to a hidden Sith planet. What? Oh yeah, the Emperor's alive and he's up to his shenanigans.
Somehow
Luke
Palpatine
Skywalker.
returned.
Luke Skywalker, before your nephew ends up killing everyone, you got to follow me to this one planet. He's cooking up Snokes in a jar. What's a
Snoke
Snoke?
in a jar.
Don't worry. If all this works out, you'll never have to know.
Doesn't fucking matter, by the way. Thanks, Ryan Johnson.
All I wanted to know is how did Snoke take over the Empire and also manipulate a Jedi school at the same time without any
Well,
pushback?
Well, here's
And then
the thing.
instead of explaining that, they went, "It was the Emperor. He made him in
Yeah.
a jar,
Oh,
and he has
because-
backups for some reason."
Because they wasted a whole movie in the middle that felt like an ending rather than bridging the gap between two other movies. But yeah,
Which
I
you know
can-
what?
Look, I've already went on a fucking
I
tirade.
know.
I've made my peace with it.
Well, look, that could have been good if like it forced the next movie to do something like really crazy.
Yeah.
And then the next movie was just an apology for the previous movie. I'm like,
And-
no. If they're gonna set this up to like really force you to be creative, you got to be creative. You can't just say raise his granddaughter. now.
I kind of like in retrospect now looking at it like fine if that happened then let a clone of Snoke be the bad guy and be like
Yeah.
he's back, how did that happen? Oh, because he was a clone, and
Yeah.
that would have been way better than Palpatine for sure.
Yeah, that was desperate.
It was a fucking nightmare.
Very desperate. Okay, next up, Hex. It's a Jodie Foster, Walton Goggins joint. I guess it's a cartoon about witches.
Yeah, this looks great. Again, I'm all on board for the animated movies. This looks really fun.
I don't know if you saw any of my Joyride episode, but it's funny that we used to live in a world
Yes.
where you could cut Walton Goggins out of a movie. Because they
He was in
reached.
Joyride?
No, I have, but did you know that movie has 5 alternate endings, including one that's an entire third act that was reshot?
I do know that, but I didn't do a deep dive on it. I did want
Yeah.
to do Joyride for my channel, because I love that movie. But
Yeah.
Walton Goggins was in Joyride.
The original third act.
No shit.
Which again, you could all watch me and Joey review the movie while driving home.
Raul
from
Drive. I thought that was a
Rochester.
really good gimmick. Yeah.
Yeah, the original third act. He's like one of the cops in that thing, and then they scrapped all that. They took some of the truck driving through the cornfield and repurposed it,
Okay.
and then all the new endings were all at the hotel. But even then, they did 4 variations of the hotel ending.
Holy.
But yeah,
shit.
there
I
is
s-
like from when they strip naked, when they're
Yeah.
forced to strip naked, on is completely reshot.
really.
Completely, yeah.
I seem to remember knowing that. Was that special features on the DVD?
Yes.
Okay. I seem to remember that.
Yeah. the DVD has a little thing that pops up on the corner. It says Candy Cane and Rusty Nail. And that's when you can click it and it'll play a deleted scene.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But it's funny, Walt Goggin. I'm like, yeah, that's back when you could cut him out because they're like, who gives a fuck about that guy?
Who gives a fuck? Now he's huge. He's great. I love
what
Walton
is this?
Goggins.
Witches? Yeah, you know what? The twins
sure.
like witches and queens and stuff. So I'll check this out.
Yeah.
Look, what is this? What is this fucking thing? Hold on.
Is that a
That's a 3-eyed cat on a cauldron.
Yeah, there you go. Sign me up, dude. I'm into
Sure.
Look like Umbridge.
Zootopia 3. I didn't see Zootopia 1 or 2.
I didn't see them either, man. And I just... this is another one where I'm like... The Incredibles, where I'm like, I just don't really care. I haven't said that yet this episode, I don't think. I don't really care about Zootopia
I think
3.
I forced you to say it, but this is the first time you said it unprompted. I also don't care about Zootopia. So
In fact, I'll even go as far to say I don't give a shit about Zootopia. I don't know what do you think about that.
There you have it. Joe says he hates Zootopia.
Oh, I didn't say that. I just said I don't care.
Joe is DMing every member of the cast and saying hateful things to the people.
You could take your Judy Hopps and shove it up your ass. Why I know that? Because I've seen memes.
Next up,
now we're getting to the good shit. Here we go.
Avengers Doomsday. I can't believe
Doom.
I know. I can't believe the Avengers have to fight Doomsday and Kang at the same time. That's insane.
Hell,
How are they going to
Wait a minute.
They have to acknowledge it a little bit.
Dude, I think that's one of the best kept secrets that's going on right now for Doomsday, because it's like they're leaking other things to keep the attention away from like the really big stuff, I feel like.
Yeah.
And I think we're all going to be pleasantly surprised and have a really fucking good time with this. This movie you got to understand, this movie needs to do gangbusters or else Marvel is fucked.
Yeah,
they're gonna have to make
made $2 billion, but they share that with Sony. Yeah,
right, and it's Spider-Man, so everybody will always go see a Spider-Man. But Avengers, we haven't had an Avengers movie since Endgame.
What do you mean, the new Avengers?
Yeah, but
I know.
Yes, but like, the general audiences don't give a shit, you know?
Yeah.
And that's why they're kind of, they're pulling the cards again where it's like, well, look, Captain America's back, Steve Rogers is back, and Thor is back, and Chris Hemsworth.
Well, Thor never left. So, but yeah, I watched the trailer, and it looks okay. Although it is funny though. I feel the opposite of like when I saw Infinity War and Endgame, the trailers. Like, oh, there's all my favorites. And then I'm watching this, and I see Shang-Chi and Lady Black Panther. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck about... Dude, the audacity of this trailer to show us the little girl from Thor 4 and expect us to remember that person even exists. I'm like, what the fuck? No, kill her off between movies. Pretend it never happened. No one's gonna rewatch Thor 4. Like, what the fuck?
Want to get into? Want to get into hypothetical spoilers?
Yeah, go into hypotheticals. Okay? I watched the trailer. There's a bunch of cameos from the X-Men.
Yeah, again, like I said, like I've been following this super closely and like all the leaks and shit, and like again, bigger channels than us covering it and all that kind of stuff.
Well, don't get too spoiler heavy, but yeah, you know what I mean.
Well, one of the theories is not confirmed, but one of the theories is that Doom is going after powerful beings in the multiverse and taking their powers. Yeah. And that's nothing new for Doctor Doom, because like in the when you go back, even if you go back to like Secret Wars, let's just call it Secret Wars, or even Infinity Gauntlet, the original comic books, his whole plan was to steal the fucking gauntlet from Thanos, or his whole plan, and he succeeds in Secret Wars, the 80s comic, to destroy the Beyonder and absorb his powers via what's his face? Galactus. He like uses him as like Galactus's computer to fucking take the Beyonder's power. Anyway, case in point is like he's going and like Franklin Richards has the power to create new universes, and like Love is basically the child of infinity. So the idea, and Steve Rogers' kid might be like playing into that. So the idea is that Doom is going around and possibly taking these children and absorbing their powers to create to become essentially God Emperor Doom and create Battleworld and rewrite the multiverse.
And I saw some theories that he's targeting people who like, because I think they said like his family was killed, like he was a normal dude, then his family was killed,
And I love that because it establishes that connection between him and Reed and Sue, which is great. You know, so he was canonically part of the 828 universe. Because remember in Fantastic Four, like they show the seat and he's like not there.
Yeah.
It has like the Latveria thing and he's not there. So like
Yeah.
people are theorizing that like at that time he's becoming Doctor Doom and taking over Latveria because there's somebody else ruling it at that point.
Did they mention like Latveria not participating in the Galactus plan in the Fantastic Four movie?
I don't remember. I have to watch it again.
'Cause I
You
remember
know
all the
what? We can
countries
talk
were-
about it on our road to Doomsday.
Okay, yeah. So one thing I saw is that because he like fate took away his like loved ones, people are theorizing
Yes.
that he's going after people who were able to change their fate with either wishes from eternity or changing timelines
Yeah,
and,
that's basically what it
altering
is.
things. Yeah,
Mhm.
the
And
X-Men.
Loki,
Which
and,
by
you know-
by the way, can we all stop pretending that the Fox X-Men had continuity? If I hear one more person on Twitter be like, shouldn't this person be like, no, the Fox X-Men do not have continuity.
First Class does. If you go by First Class and Days of Futures Past and Dark Phoenix, those all make sense.
There's inconsistencies in those as well.
Yeah.
Cyclops, they show Cyclops as like a teenager in the 60s when he's first using Cerebro. Or I guess that was just someone else with the thing. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
My explanation is Deadpool 2, Deadpool gets time travel, and he's the reason there's so many continuity errors.
That's
so
also
whenever
true, yeah.
X-Men team, just assume it's a brand new X-Men team, but it's the same characters and stuff kind of happens.
I guess that makes sense because I thought
Yeah.
he was gonna bust them for doing the Days of Future Past thing because like Logan fixes it and like brings back Jean and Scott.
But even
and
like
stuff.
Logan from that movie, Logan from the movie Logan is not the same as Days of Future Past.
no, it's a
one.
different. It's a different.
Basically,
future.
every movie it's like its own thing, and
Yeah.
every inconsistency is because Deadpool had time travel and caused ripples.
So I sent you the required or the suggested viewing that Disney said for Doomsday, and it has the first two X-Men movies, but not Days of Futures Past.
Yeah.
Which
Well,
is
I
strange.
think honestly, I think they included those just so you would remember what actors were the X-Men, and that's it.
Well, what I think, I mean, because obviously they went back and Kevin Feige went back and looked at everything and said, "Hey, we're gonna cherry pick shit." But it seems like with X2, it's like that whole cast is still there with the addition of Gambit. You know what I mean? Before Jean killed fucking everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I did like seeing actual Sentinels. That was nice,
Dude. When Doom punches the fucking ground and the Sentinels come out, it's like holy
Here's the
shit.
thing, I love the future Sentinels from Days of Future Past because they're
Yeah, they were
scary and
cool.
fucking the past Sentinels, I'm like, I would have liked them to look a little bit more Sentinel-y,
Like the
little bit.
comics and the animated
Yeah.
series, but this is a good blend, I think, of both.
Yeah.
They look great. When I see the fucking X-Men fight alongside the Avengers, I'm going to lose my fucking shit in the theater. Like,
Because it's our X-Men that we grew up with finally looking how they should look, and Channing Tatum's there.
And Gambit, dude, one of my favorite parts of Deadpool and Wolverine was Channing Tatum's Gambit.
Although this has to be a different Gambit. It can't be the same Gambit because
no, it is because at the end of Deadpool and Wolverine. Oh, did you know that?
Oh, I saw him on the monitor, but what I'm saying is like
no, he
like,
goes through a fucking portal.
I didn't. I know he's on a monitor.
A Doctor
at the
Strange.
end.
No, he goes through a Doctor Strange portal.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I should rewatch again. But the thing is,
Yeah.
like, his character is clearly like a joke. So this needs to be a slightly different version who actually has it. Because he literally, the joke is he never got a movie, so he doesn't even know his own origin. He's like, I might have been born here. I don't even know. he's like, I don't even know if I have an origin.
About to make a
'cause
name for myself.
the whole joke is he never got his own movie, so he's just lost in the void and he has no idea who he is.
Let me tell you something. Remy LeBeau is one of my favorite fucking X-Men, and seeing Channing Tatum like be able to do it, I was like, this is fucking great. So again, he's a really good actor too. So and Doomsday is obviously going to be a more serious film.
Well,
so
that's
I
why
think
I'd like him to play a slightly different version that's a little bit more toned down. He can still be
think he
funny,
is.
just not a joke. It
Yeah,
worked
I
for
think
that
he is.
movie.
I think he's definitely going to. especially with the subject matter of
Here,
the film.
here we go. Here we go. Oh,
Your
wow.
favorite part?
Oh, my favorite characters: Shang-Chi, Lady Black Panther, Namor is in the back there.
Yeah.
That guy who probably should have been the Black Panther, but they made the
M'Baku?
Lady Black. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
the guy who was actually cool. They went nope.
Yeah.
I like Wyatt Russell. He's
Wyatt
great
Russell's
in that
great.
Godzilla show. That Monarch show is really good. I
Dude,
enjoy
he's
him in
great.
that.
Again, he's great in Thunderbolts. He's one of my favorite characters in that movie.
It's a shame this is leaning so hard in the Fantastic Four, but their movie didn't do well.
Well, they're a huge part of Doom's origin, man. So,
I know.
like,
I just wish the movie did well because I enjoyed that movie.
I agree. I liked it too, but I mean, it was a softball for this, more or less, to get them in. You know.
Yeah, I mean, Joe, I don't know what they could have done differently in that movie. Maybe the real Silver Surfer. I don't know. We'll never know, Joe, what they could have done to fix
I
that
feel
movie.
Like we're gonna
maybe
get
like a
real
Silver Surfer, like a cool muscly guy with abs. That maybe. I don't know, Joe. We can speculate all day long.
Doug Jones.
Maybe John
just bring him back
as Reed Richards. I don't know, Joe. I don't know.
Well, I think we're gonna get into the Silver Surfer later. It's not the last.
Also,
we've seen
Loki's
of
alive.
Galactus.
I didn't watch season 2. He's alive.
Do you want me to spoil it?
Well, I guess
it's really fucking good.
I guess
like,
don't tell me the specifics. Just
so-
tell me,
okay.
is he alive or dead?
He's alive, but
Okay.
it's funny you mentioned that because like I was off Marvel for a while too when everything started to kind of fade out until we got like Brand New Day rumblings and Doomsday rumblings and all that shit. But I hadn't gone back and watched Loki season 2, and I love the first one. Me and my wife went back and watched Loki season 2, and it was fucking so good, like so good. I was like, this is what I expect out of Marvel, you know.
I know people at the time because they were pumping out like She-Hulk and Miss Marvel, and people who were shitting on it at the time were like, "But Loki season 2 was really good." I'm like, all right,
and it was the thing where like they did Daredevil, and then they were like, and Kevin Feige was like, whoa, pump the fucking brakes. We're gonna totally scrap this entire Daredevil thing for Born Again, and we're gonna reshoot the whole fucking thing.
Yeah,
you know? and that's kind of like where it dovetails.
Well,
into
they
the new
didn't
shit.
reshoot the whole fucking thing. That's how you got that. That's how you got that terrible bank episode where the whole thing is like Daredevil knows Miss Marvel's dad.
Could you imagine if that was the whole fucking season, bro? Like, it would. I mean, Kevin Feige was like, "This is dog shit. We gotta fix this."
Yeah.
But
although
they did because yeah,
he greenlit way too many things, and they thought they could just get away with anything. And like, no,
he was getting a lot of pressure, man, and I get it. You know, the quality control went out the window is what the problem was. They were just putting out too much shit. But
and there was some good stuff too. I feel like a minority. I liked Moon Knight.
I liked Moon Knight. I liked Hawkeye. I thought Hawkeye
was fine too. Yeah, I liked Hawkeye as well. But like, they were putting out so much shit that even when the good thing happened, everyone was just like, oh, whatever.
Well, because it was good, and then we're like, we need more, baby. Pump them out, baby. And it's like, no, dude, you're missing the point. Like, you got to understand, how do you not wrap your head around the fact that, like, Endgame and Infinity War were one of the biggest grossing movies of all time because you had 20 fucking years of build-up. You know what I mean? And you were trying to do it in, like, you know, we saw what DC did, and they fucked themselves. Like you can't do it that way.
One thing I like about the new DCU, other than the only connective tissue with the new DCU, is that humans are getting worried about metahumans, and they're coming up with plans to keep them in life. That's really it. Other than that, I kind of like that it isn't building up to everything. I could just enjoy him as one-off adventures.
Yeah, and that's if.
Not every comic is an event. Sometimes, like, here's a fun issue where they're fighting this guy. And that's it. Not everything needs to build up to a Thanos all the time.
And that's why I liked Brand New Day, too, because it was, like, street-level shit, stuff that he could deal with, and, like, you know, more of that. We need more of those in-between movies, and then build up to an Avengers movie, and that's what kind of was missing, you know?
Yeah. But, again, there has to be a line about Kangs. Be like, what happened to all the Kangs?
I personally want Doom to come into the Council of Kangs and just fucking annihilate them all.
Well, they're not getting that actor. They're gonna mention that he like destroyed the Kangs, and they're never gonna show the Kangs because they would have to like show that guy's face, and then he's got that terrible Daily Wire movie coming out.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be like, the Kangs all die.
They're gonna address him in some way. They have to. They're not just gonna just write it off. They gotta.
That was also weird when Ant-Man 3's like, here it is, comic book accurate Kang. He's dead.
And you're like,
Now
wait a
here's some
minute.
other Kangs. One of them's a mummy. The Avengers are gonna fight him.
What the fuck's his name? Something.
There's a lizard man Kang.
He was just in X-Men '97. Ramatut, that's what it is.
Oh yeah.
He's a Kang variant. Yeah,
I'm sure he is.
he sure is.
I'm sure he is, Joe. Oh my god, but yeah, no. I feel like I remember after Endgame, I was like, look, I'm not going to make these a priority unless it's a character I'm already invested in. And then after Ant-Man 3 and Thor 4, I'm like, these are no longer priorities unless I'm
Goddamn.
covering them on the show. These are-
How fucking sad was Thor 4, man? Thor Ragnarok was so good, and I'm like, oh man, Taika did a great job, and then he turns around and pumps that shit out, and I'm like,
Well,
what the fuck?
And then you see all the deleted scenes where like Zeus was a good guy and helping them out and shit. Like, man,
Yeah.
they really were just rewriting this movie on the fly with, and then all the CGI looks bad because they clearly couldn't
God.
land on a design ahead of time. So
That
they're
last
just
shot-
CGIing helmets on people. It's so fucking garbage.
Dude, that last shot where Love has like the fucking Stormbreaker, I thought I
Ugh.
was gonna die in the theater. I was like, what is this
Why-
trash?
Why is Love coming? What the fuck?
I-
Love, I sent her to space school. She can't be in Doomsday.
She's sleeping in a bed in Asgard, New Asgard or
is-
something.
So Doomsday is clearly them fighting Doctor Doom. What is
Yeah.
Secret War supposed to be?
Do you want me to tell you?
Is that a part 2 or is that a separate multiverse
So
thing? Or are they fighting
it's-
a variant of Doctor Doom?
Okay, so they're sister movies. Okay,
Mm.
so they're basically sequels to each other. It's very much an Infinity War Endgame type deal.
Okay.
So in the Andrew Hickman run, previous to the Secret Wars of Andrew Hickman, the 2015 one, there's a story leading up to it called Time Runs Out, and that's basically what they're doing for Doomsday. And that's going to take and adapt that story, but in an MCU way. And then Secret Wars is the Secret Wars Andrew Hickman run with dashes of the 80s run of Secret
Okay.
Wars. Now, what happens is there's incursions, which we've been talking about for the last 6 or 7 movies. And what happens...
Joe said it.
Oh,
6-7.
6-7. So there's 3 worlds colliding. There's X-Men universe, which is...
Okay.
10,005. There's 616 Earth 616, which is where our regular Avengers hang
Which
out.
I'm annoyed they called it 616, but keep going.
But then my favorite universe, 828, because I share the same birthday with Jack Kirby, is the Fantastic Four universe. And they're all colliding into each other, and they're going to kill each other. We're going to explode. And it's the Avengers and the Fantastic Four and the X-Men trying to stop the incursions from happening. Spoilers, the incursions happen, and Doom basically gets the power that he needs to become God Emperor Doom,
Okay.
takes apart all 3 of those universes and other universes, and then creates Battle World. And it's kind of like he's God Emperor Doom, and it's like his vision of the perfect utopia where everybody lives under his rule. So that's
Man,
Secret Wars.
Joe, he's going to meet his match when the Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider gives him the penance there. I think we can all agree.
Well, the
can all
heroes...
agree.
The supposed heroes of Secret Wars are going to be the Young Avengers, or the they have another name. I forget what their name is. So it's going to be like Kate Bishop, the new Hawkeye. It's going to be
Oh, yeah.
Cassie Lang, who's the Ant-Man, or the Ant-Woman rather.
Is Miss Marvel going to be there?
Yes, she's also part of it.
Okay.
Yes.
I haven't watched a single Miss Marvel thing, so so excited to learn this character.
You know what, dude? I watched the Marvels out of like morbid curiosity. I didn't hate it. I thought it was fine, like with Monica Rambeau and everybody.
Most people who watched it said it was whatever.
It was fine.
It wasn't like the worst thing. I think it came out during all the strikes, so the cast wasn't able to promote or talk about the movie, and I think that might have actually hurt. Also, Marvel fatigue. Also, there were better things coming out.
Yeah.
But I really think the cast not being allowed to talk about the movie or promote it is what really hurt it.
Yeah,
So.
it's very much more like tee-hee kitty kind of bullshit in that vein, but it's fine. And like my favorite part about it was the post-credit scene. Monica Rambeau like
That I
flies
did
in-
see. Yeah.
flies into like a different universe, and she wakes up next to fucking Kelsey Grammer's Beast, but he's like CGI like perfectly, like you would
Yeah.
expect him to look, and it's like, oh shit, this is fucking sick. I can't wait.
Yeah, the one thing I don't like about Miss Marvel is that when they did Doctor Strange 2, and I'm like, oh man, I hope we get Tom Cruise as alternate Iron Man. That'll be cool. And then
Superior Iron Man.
they went, we'll do you one better. Remember Captain Marvel's friend? And I went, no. And they went, oh, well, we don't have Iron Man. We have Captain Marvel's friend.
Captain Marvel's friend's mom.
Yeah. And I was like, oh.
Oh wait, it is Captain Marvel.
It
Well,
is Captain
Monica
Marvel's
Rambeau's mom. Yeah.
They're like, isn't this so much better? And I went, that's actually the worst thing you could have picked. Anyone, literally anyone could have been better, to be
Oh,
honest.
bro, it was fucking 16 Captain Carter though. That was cool.
That was fine.
Yeah, that was cool.
Joe, why has the MCU not done anything with the Seth Green Howard the Duck? Why do they keep sidelining him? I really thought he was going to be the connective tissue of the MCU
He was in Endgame, Tony. He was in the final battle of
for like a
Endgame.
second, and I know they
Yeah.
did a what if where he banged Kat Dennings, but
Yeah.
when is he actually going to be in the show?
I'm really curious to see if they like, because he's always been like a goof, even in the Guardians movies. But like, I would love a Howard the Duck movie or like a series. That would be great, like you said.
You know how pissed off I am knowing that Throg exists in this universe and they're doing nothing with him?
You know how pissed off I am Scar exists in this fucking universe?
Which
The
one's
Hulk's son?
Scar? Oh, yeah. Oh, someone who has
With
the
his bad
first
fucking
edition-
haircut.
I have the first edition of Scar, like after the Planet Hulk. And when I looked at
Yeah.
a picture of him, I went, "No, thank you.
Yeah,
not
it's
my,
like-
not my Scar, Joe.
Dude,
not my
the-
Scar."
So I'm one of those people who didn't like completely hate She-Hulk. I thought there was a lot of things that sucked about it, but I also thought there was some good stuff about it. But like when Bruce is like, "This is my son, Scar," and he's just like, "Get the fuck out of here! What are you talking about?" It was so
Yeah, look,
stupid.
I don't think some people knew it was supposed to be a comedy, but I remember when I watched the trailer, I'm like, "Oh, that's a comedy," and then I went,
Yeah.
"Doesn't look very funny," and I never watched it. I will at some point, but
You should check it out and see because it's not, dude. Honestly, it's not as bad as everybody says it is. It's just not.
it probably won't be. But it just didn't look very funny.
It's
I'm
it's
like, "Ugh."
fine. It's fine. It's very meta. You're a meta dude. You're gonna.
I
love
like
the,
meta stuff.
You're gonna like the end of it. And Abomination's in it, like proper.
Well, he was in the Shang-Chi movie, and I remember the only thing I got out of that movie was, oh, he looks right.
Yeah. Well, but
That's
you only
his
see
movie
him.
done.
Well, you only see him for a second, but he's got a whole like arc in the She-Hulk thing. So
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool.
Um,
It's not great, but it's not awful.
okay. I'll check it out.
It's,
But
it's fine with a fucking capital F. Dude.
is Toby Maguire coming back?
Do you want me to get
I've
into
already
some of
seen,
those?
apparently, like
Okay.
everyone's saying he will come back or something.
So it's kind of confirmed basically already with some leaks, but like the opening of Doomsday is apparently Sony's Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man universe and the X-Men universe doing an incursion. And the
okay.
X-Men have found a way to destroy other people's universes
Okay.
or other people's Earths. So
Feels like a weird thing for the X-Men to have, but all right.
Yeah, which is curious. Like I'm curious how that's going to all play out. So basically,
That feels like a Magneto thing, not the X-Men, but okay.
So what I heard was, or what I've seen is that Wolverine, Deadpool, and Magneto go to Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man universe, and they and Wolverine fucking fights Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, which is going to be amazing.
That would
and then
be cool.
and then they destroy that universe. But then other people are saying like, yeah, they're going to destroy that universe, but the TVA or Loki or somebody's going to suck up Tobey Maguire and Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds, and then they'll come back, but only in Secret Wars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. So I dude, to see fucking Hugh Jackman Wolverine fight Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, that's gonna be fucking sick. Like,
and then
I'm
of
gonna
course,
lose my shit.
Of course. What's his face? Ben Affleck Daredevil will be there.
Dude, if
And
he's
when-
not in Secret Wars, I'm gonna be so upset. Like his
And-
ass needs to be there.
Joe, when people see him kicking ass, they're gonna say, you know what? Get Zack Snyder back. Snyderverse is back.
Get the fuck out of here! No.
No, the only one I want is Eric Bana Hulk as like the only guy who liked that movie. I want
Oh
the
my
Eric Bana
God.
Hulk there fighting.
Oh my
them.
God! Imagine, dude. Imagine if they do that. Why not? And fuck it, let's do Lou Ferrigno Hulk, but like CG, but he looks like Lou Ferrigno. That'd be
Trying
kind
to
of
think of
cool.
other older Marvel stuff they could throw in there.
Oh, what is it? Red Brown as Captain America? That'd be fucking
Stick-
cool.
Sticky Fingers from the Blade TV show.
Oh,
Sign up for
right.
Patreon for our Blade Boys series.
There's only one blade, motherfucker. It's Wesley Snipes.
Technically, Sticky Fingers was a continuation of the Wesley Snipes Blade, so technically there is only one Blade. Just they were played by two actors.
And and he shaved his head.
Yeah, and he punches women a lot.
Wow. Wow. No
He
wonder
punched
you're
a woman
reviewing
who
it.
ended up not being pregnant, but he didn't know that, and he punched her anyway. And I'm like, that'd be one thing if Blade knew she wasn't really pregnant, but he didn't, and he
Ugh.
just sucker punched her in that show. Dude,
Man.
my whole Blade Boy series is me, Royce, and Pessy going, Blade is the bad guy. Dude, Joe, here's
Just
a
beats
spoiler.
women.
They do like a backstory of like a gang he used to be in before he and then,
What?
so he was in a gang, but then his vampire stuff like kicked in
Yeah.
and made him bad, and he like in a rage turned his gang mates into other vampires. So then they're back. One of them is the Shocker from Spider-Man Homecoming. So
Oh,
they're
really?
back to deal with him. And Joe, you're probably like, you know what? Now that he's leveled out, he probably feels guilty about turning them to vampires, and he wants to figure out a way to help them or make amends. Nope, Blade is like, gotta kill those dirty vampires. Like, but you turned him. There's no regret. There's no like, I have to take accountability. Blade is like, I'm gonna kill them. It's like, but you made them. You're the bad guy.
He's got to clean up his mess tone.
It is hilarious that show. He's the
Oh.
worst character in that show.
That's you know what else sucks that I just realized too, that I just remembered, the Mahershala Ali Blade is like
Oh, yeah.
officially dead, and it's like that kind of
Yeah.
sucks. But
Yeah.
I guess they're gonna do Midnight Suns because they're giving Ghost Rider his own movie with Ryan Gosling, so I guess that's gonna be a thing. Maybe, who knows?
Well, you hear that, guys? Manny Muskets. Everyone tweet Kevin Feige and say Manny Muskets for Blade. We need him. It'll really help out the show. If Manny Muskets is Blade. It'll help out Manny Muskets. You know, he's been in a lot of
man.
trouble recently, rear-ending cops and stealing sandwiches. He could use the Blade King. He's the Blade King.
Oh, and they better fucking bring back Thomas Jane and Dolph, right? Like, got to make like appearances, right? That would be so fucking
Be
cool.
pretty funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, Doomsday, I care about this. I'm hoping it's good. As
Hell
someone
yeah.
who really liked the MCU, it'd be nice to be
Yeah.
excited about these. I know I'll never be as excited as I was like when I was in college and shit, but it'd be nice to be like excited to be like, hey, that looks like a cool Thor or whatever. I can't wait to see the X-Men fight that guy.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you know, I was really apprehensive about RDJ as Doom, but like everything that I've seen, I'm like, this is pretty fucking cool, man. I like the accent. I'm into it.
I like that he's keeping the mask on, which means
Yes.
like Pedro Pascal, he's probably not there a lot. But then again, he
Well, it's his eyes.
Well, do you think they're gonna do the inside vision like Iron Man? It's gonna be him all like,
I don't know. Maybe we'll see. He'll put on his good. Remember we were talking his good guy mask, and then his
oh yeah,
battle
Doctor
mask?
Doom has
Yeah.
two outfits. There's the scary warrior, and then there's the one I use for this thumbnail where he's just kind of like, hi.
I'm a
I'm
good
good.
guy. I'm not trying to kill all the universes, which is classic fucking Doctor Doom, right? Get
That-
everybody
that
to
is-
fight each
Ro-
other.
Robert Downey Jr. is Doom. That did feel like a desperation move. That did.
Apparently they were always talking about it,
Mhm.
and like they said, the Russo said that it ties directly to the snap. So you know, I'm optimistic, and again, I think it's really cool that Downey can show his chops
Yeah.
as a villain, and again, it didn't even sound like fucking RDJ, so I'm into it.
Well, we know he could play a villain. We all saw In Dreams. Or
Is that-
U.S. Marshal, the sequel to The Fugitive.
In Dreams, is that the one with the chick from Nightmare 3? Is that the one you're talking about?
He might not even be in it. Hold on. I don't know why I'm remembering him being in a movie
Am I
called
thinking
In
of the
Dreams.
wrong fucking movie? Jennifer
In
Lewis.
Dreams, 1999. Oh yeah, Robert Downey Jr. was in it. Suburban
Oh.
housewife learns that she has a dream world connection to a serial murderer and must stop him
Got
from
it.
killing him. Directed by Neil Jordan, who did Interview with the Vampire.
And who also did Company of Wolves.
Yes, starring Annette Bening and Robert Downey Jr.
I got to revisit that. Also, what I was thinking of was Jennifer Rubin, and the film is called Bad Dreams, which is also a slasher movie. Yeah,
different movie. And was he in U.S.? Was Robert Downey Jr. the bad guy in U.S. Marshals? I think he was. Yeah, he's the guy I think who set up Wesley Snipes. You ever see U.S. Marshals?
No, but I think I remember. I remember
The beginning. Tommy Lee Jones is in a chicken outfit.
Tommy Lee Jones is in it. I know that. That's about it.
Well, because it's the Fugitive sequel.
Oh,
yeah.
There you go.
He plays the same character, but in the beginning, he's in a stakeout and he's dressed as a mascot, like a chicken mascot for a chicken place. And Joe, the last episode of season 2 of Mummy Cop, we recreated that whole scene, but with a kangaroo mascot instead.
I love it.
The whole season, Frankenfed was gone, and it was like, where is Frankenfed? It turns out he was in this kangaroo suit doing a stakeout the entire series, and we recreated the whole thing where Tommy Lee Jones took the chicken head off. It's the best. Just watch that scene.
Holy shit! I got to check it out.
So Robert Downey Jr. can play a villain. It's just picking him as Doom. It felt like desperation. Maybe they'll pull it off, but it felt like what can we do? What can we do?
A lot of people say it was a cop out, but I was kind of I was kind of like about it at first, but like now that I've seen footage of him, I've heard him speak. I'm on board. I'm 100% on board.
Now here's one of my issues here, a bigger issue. Let me see. I gotta pull up filmography. Where the fuck is it? Okay, my bigger issue right now is the Russos are still directing.
You don't like the Russos?
Did you fucking see the Electric State, Joe?
I don't give a fuck about Electric State. They did some of the best Marvel movies ever.
The Electric State was really bad. It was really, and that was them allowed to do whatever they wanted. I'm like, oh, this is rough.
Yeah, well, Winter Soldier fucking rules. Infinity War rules.
Winter Soldier, yeah, those
rules.
were good, but it's just like it's been a while, and I don't think anything's really. No one saw the Gray Man, really.
No.
Do you even know what Cherry is? Like, it's like, this feels like another desperation sort of thing. Although apparently they're producing the Extraction movies. People seem to like those.
Well, I think they're really good at the Marvel stuff, and they're very passionate about that stuff. And maybe their their original takes or things that they get offered aren't that great because they don't. I don't know. Who knows?
We'll see. But yeah, Electric State was a fucking slog, and the fact that it's like the most expensive movie ever. It's like, why?
What? How much was it?
They're saying
more expensive than Avatar.
Maybe. Why did they say it was the most expensive movie ever? $320 million though.
How much was Avatar?
Avatar might be more. Hold on.
Yeah, it can't be the.
It's probably the most expensive Netflix movie. That's the thing. $320 million.
Yeah.
$320 million for a fucking Netflix original. It's like, oof. No.
Fuck Netflix. They're a multi-billion-dollar company.
I know, but their movies are kind of garbage, and everyone knows now. So it's like, why did you spend so much money on this?
Because they can. That doesn't mean they should.
I mean, okay, Avatar, the last one, between 350 and 400 million. So yeah, they're kind of around there.
Netflix
Imagine spending the same money on an Avatar.
Holy shit! No, it's always weird to me where it's like if it's a Netflix original because it's like how do they make their money back? And it's like they can only really make their money back if people subscribe. And it's like I think everybody who's going to subscribe to Netflix is fucking subscribed to Netflix already. You know, it's. But
I think it's like kind of like how YouTube Premium works, where they like whoever's watching, like there's like a pool of money. It's very complicated.
I guess so.
But yes. Doomsday, Avengers Doomsday. Will this finally get everyone back? Again, Spider-Man is an outlier. Will this finally get everyone back on board? I hope it does, or at least I hope it's a send-off for those X-Men actors.
Yes.
And I'm so glad we're finally getting new X-Men.
Spider-Man made over $1 billion, and Doomsday is probably going to match that or more. Endgame is getting re-released in theaters. And that was the highest.
Although I didn't like that one as much as Infinity War. Infinity War was a lot more fun.
I think Infinity War is more fun, but I liked Endgame.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. But like Infinity War, I watched a couple times. Endgame, I think I've only watched like twice, maybe, like before the new Spider-Man.
I'm excited to go back and watch Infinity War and then go see the Endgame encore in theaters because they're putting
Ooh.
like a bunch of extra footage in it that like ties to Doomsday, which is kind of fun.
I know they cut out a lot. I remember they re-released it with like new stuff, and I think Reginald Val Johnson was cut out of that movie.
What was he a
originally.
cop?
Or I think he might have been a fireman. They really switched it up. But Joe, for the last thing on the list,
Okay.
a movie that'll probably make more money than all these movies we talked about combined, Frozen 3.
Oh Christ.
Disney's Frozen 3. I don't care. I've only seen I have to listen to the one song from Frozen 2 all the time. Frozen 1 was okay. And yeah. I don't care
Tone.
about Frozen 3. How about you?
I'm gonna let it go. That's what I'm gonna do because I don't care. I really don't care. I'm sure they're fine movies. I don't care. I could
I'm
care
sure
less.
my nieces will love it.
Yes, I'm sure my niece will love it too.
They will love it. And
Actually, I don't know if my niece really cares about Frozen. I mean, I don't even know if she's seen it.
well, if she does see it, she will love it.
It's over.
It's over. It's over.
It's over. We gotta go see Frozen 3.
And then everything else is just theme park shit that I don't care about. Apparently, after 25 years, they're going to actually make the Yeti move in that one ride.
Oh,
You know about that?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
The Everest coaster?
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, but like it broke down like after a year in like 2006. And ever since then, they just hit it with strobe lights.
Oh,
So when you're driving, it looks like it's moving, but it's actually staying completely still, hit with strobe. But I guess now they're like, hey, why don't we like fix the mechanics in it finally?
you know
And we're
what?
like, oh,
I don't give a fuck about the Yeti. Bring back confrontation. Because
Yeah.
that is something I didn't get to do as an adult, and I
the
really want to do
CGI,
that.
the 3D CGI Kong ride's not as good.
No,
Although there
I want
is an
giant animatronic puppet grabbing.
At the very end of the Peter Jackson ride, there is an animatronic Kong.
Oh, there is.
But most of the ride, you're in a big van with 3D screens.
Gotcha. It's like the
but-
Spider-Man ride or something.
It's not like the confrontation where you bump into him like 2 or 3 times. Well, you know what I'm sad about? My family never went around Christmas, and I just learned a few years ago they would put a giant Santa suit on the Kong at the very end of that ride.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. I saw
I
like
need to
old
see-
VHS footage, and I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
I need to see videos of that, man, because that's incredible.
I will say this though, they replaced it. I mentioned this on the show. They replaced it with the Mummy roller coaster. And Joe, when I went on that when it first opened, I was like, fuck those guys, get rid of Kong. Let me go on this stupid Mummy roller coaster. And like midway through, I'm like, this is the most fucking awesome thing in the world. I'm
Oh,
still mad they got rid of confrontation, but this fucking Mummy coaster is pretty fucking awesome.
The Mummy coaster is really cool. I love it.
I went on it again like a few years ago, and I'm like,
Yeah.
still miss confrontation, but goddamn, this is a good
But
coaster.
damn, this rules. And then you got a turkey leg.
I guess they're gonna do more in California because they can't do it in Orlando. More Avengers stuff there. I know. I guess
Oh,
Robert Downey Jr. is coming back as Tony Stark, but just for these little rides.
no shit. I thought Avengers Campus was supposed to be in Orlando.
Oh, I don't think so. I don't.
No? Because
no,
I know.
there's a-
I mean, it's there. They have Spider-Man. They have the Doctor Doom ride. They have the Hulk roller
No, but that's
coaster.
in Universal. Disney
Oh,
is not
right,
allowed to
right,
do.
right.
Disney is not allowed to do anything Marvel there, and Universal is not allowed to do any like MCU sort of stuff or characters that like from after the Disney It's a weird, which is why I kind of like going to the Islands of Adventure because it's all the X-Men stuff from when I was a kid. And
Yeah,
then, oh,
yeah.
look how I remember that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, there's gonna be a fucking, I guess, Indiana Jones thing, and Harrison Ford is there looking sad.
What's it called?
Awesome.
The Jade Serpent? That looks kind of neat.
I don't know. This thing just spazzed out on me. What the fuck?
You didn't pay for the subscription. It's like, fuck you, get off.
Indiana Jones and the Myth of the Jade Serpent. For the first time ever, Harrison Jones will be the model for Disney's Animal Kingdom new Indiana Jones attraction. Okay.
And he's
I guess
he's reprising his role as Indy to do that.
he's gonna be an animatronic.
Oh, and doing the voice, or I guess they don't have to.
I don't know, but this ride has Antonio in the name, and I guess it's an Encanto thing, so
Oh,
I'm
that's
all on
kinda
board.
cool. Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna go just to get my picture with the sign that says Antonio. Coco thing, and yeah, that's a Scar, but I think that's in like Paris.
Oh,
Cool.
yeah.
Joe, this was a lot of fun.
I had a really good time. Thanks for having me, Tone.
We should do more news stuff like this more often.
Yeah.
Did you guys
I
like
like
this?
this.
Should we do more news stuff like this more often?
Hey, do you want us to do something like this for like a Roads to Doomsday? Because like we were talking about this. I'm trying
know
to make
what?
it happen.
I think I'm all on board on Road to Doom. I will cancel my catching up with MCU and just do your Road to Doomsday.
It's not mine. It could be ours, Tony.
It could be
our.
Okay.
It could be our Road to Doomsday. You know.
But yeah, I'd be down for that. That'd be fun.
Cool. That'd be
Again, a lot of it I have talked about, but if some of them I never like Agatha All Along I never finished, so it will
But
force me
also-
to watch some stuff.
But it'll also be in relation to Doom, so like
Yeah.
we can theorize and do.
Wait,
all
is
kinds
it the
of
whole
fun stuff like
MCU
that.
or is it was just on that list or?
Well, those are suggested viewings. So
Right.
I feel like those things that they talk about in those movies will be relevant to Doomsday
Okay.
and
I
events
just,
that lead up to it.
are we going back to Iron Man? That's what I'm gonna ask. Or is it?
I don't
after-
think.
Okay,
I don't think so. We also don't have time to go through the entire
I was
fucking
gonna
MCU.
I was
So
gonna
that's
say
why I was-
after Endgame was more what I was
Yeah.
going for. That's way more doable.
I mean, we could parse it out and see, but I
Yeah.
think especially if you haven't seen Loki season 2, I feel like we should talk about that for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
And Shang-Chi again, because you need to revisit that. And I need
I
to tell
will
you
watch.
why it
Again,
fucking
I was
rules.
gonna watch them all anyway, so I will
Yeah.
rewatch all of it.
That'll be fun, man.
But yeah, let's get through these super chats here.
Yeah. Let's do it.
There's not many. I mean, I guess because we weren't looking at the super chats, but if you want to leave any last minute super chats, we won't blame you.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
David Bowers, Tony, I can't send mommy memories anymore. This
What?
guy for like 3 or 4 years just keeps super chatting mommy milkers.
Oh my goodness.
He finally became a $10 patron and called on the show. He's like, I'm the mommy milkers guy. I'm like, oh my God.
I'm the mommy milker guy.
Lucha Steve for $2. Tony, what's your favorite Puppet Master
Ooh.
puppet?
Oh, I got to answer this on the other stream.
I
that you
know.
did.
I'm just gonna be cheap and say Blade. I have not sat and watched the Puppet Masters since maybe the early 2000s. I definitely haven't seen any of the new ones.
Oh man.
But,
you don't need to.
I assume that would be the case. King Cole for $2. Hope we get Rogue draining Captain Marvel dry.
That would be such a good send off, dude. Uh,
Are we gonna get Anna Paquin as Rogue? Is she coming back in the green and the yellow and gonna do her
Maybe.
tough thing that she never got to do?
the Russo said that like it's gonna have the most heroes ever in Secret Wars. So I'm really like, man, are they fucking pulling out all the stops and literally because you got to understand, Tone, like in Battle World, there are like cities and countries that are full of Marvel characters and their variants. So
Is Battle World? Is that Mojo? No, that's Mojo World.
no, Battle World is what the Secret Wars planet is called.
Okay,
Now, it's
I got it confused. Mojo has Mojo World.
Is a character?
But-
Yeah, as a mutant. Yeah.
Mogo, I think, or Mongrel. There's a character in the DC comics that has War World, and I was mixing them up in my mind.
I think his name's Mongol.
I
Mongol.
think so. I think
Yeah.
so.
And I don't even
Ryan
like DC.
Ryan Powell for $5. I love Bluey, but I really don't like them changing the animation style to CG. It takes away part of its central charm. Yeah, but a 3-year-old's not going to give a shit about that.
No, and it's like that SpongeBob thing.
Yeah. Lauren Schroeder for $5. Disney needs to go with my Disney Plus show idea. Coruscant DMV.
There's just people falling out of fucking cloud
You know
cars.
what's funny? So I finally watched season 3 of Mandalorian. And I actually liked when the episodes were not about the Mandalorian. I actually like the Coruscant one with the 2 previous Imperials backstabbing each other around
that was-
Coruscant.
I'm trying
I
to
liked
remember.
Katie Sackhoff's Mandalorian character trying to win back Mandalore. I liked all that. But whenever
That
it
was
was
cool.
the Mandalorian Grogu, I was like, get the fuck out. I don't care about you two. Give
Really?
me someone else. Yeah.
I don't know. I liked it a lot.
Season 3 was rough. Season 3 was the one everyone apparently didn't like.
Was that the Lizzo one?
Yeah, that was the
Yeah,
Lizzo one.
like that shit didn't need to be there. But like it was. unoffensive to me because it was only for like an episode or like part of it.
Nah, it's the Lizzo show. Joe, it's
and,
the Lizzo.
and Jack Black. I think the
I kept
saddest
call-
thing.
I love the
Go
last 2 years. I've just been called Mandalorian the Lizzo show. I was called the Mandalorian movie, the Lizzo movie.
I think the saddest thing was Christopher Lloyd's corpse operating that fucking thing. On that
He was
planet.
ahead in Wednesday season 2. Did you see that?
Was he?
He was
No.
ahead.
I didn't watch Wednesday.
Wednesday was fine. But yeah, I guess that's it from us. Joe, you got anything going on before we dip out of here?
What do we got coming up? We got a new episode in the pipe. We're doing Dolly Dearest this
Ooh.
month. We're gonna do that, and then stay tuned because we're gonna be doing the Prowler for September, and then we're gonna be doing a bunch of Resident Evil adjacent stuff. So stay tuned for that. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Dolly Dearest.
It's like the '90s, like Chucky. Ripoff.
Oh, I remember seeing this cover a lot.
But that movie's it's really good, and I implore you to watch the episode. Or if you haven't watched it yet, go check it out. I think it's on YouTube for free. Check it out, and then we're gonna be talking about it. So we're gonna talk about Child's Play, we're gonna talk about killer doll movies, and we're gonna talk about Dolly Dearest on the whole.
And
deep
Joe,
dive.
Denise Crosby's in that movie.
I know, dude. I met her. I guess spoilers for stuff I'm gonna talk about in the episode, but I met her and I had her sign that poster, and she was like psyched to talk about it, and she was like, "Oh my god, I had such a good time hanging out with Rip Torn because he's also in that movie."
Yeah. Well, I
yeah.
just watched Denise Crosby the other night. I woke up at 3 a.m. to go to the bathroom, and Baywatch
TNG?
was on, and she was a girl's mom in an episode of Baywatch.
I thought you were
Her
gonna
daughter-
say TNG.
She doesn't want her daughter to date some boy, and then they try to commit suicide jumping off a cliff, but they didn't go high enough, so then they
Oh,
just
man.
get stuck in the water. It's like a whole thing. And then David Hasselhoff's like, "You got to be nice to your daughter and talk to her about her feelings, Denise Crosby." By the way, I'm going to save you some
Pretty good.
time. There's a new movie that came out with Sean William Scott called Dolly. Just watch my review. Don't watch the whole
Okay.
movie.
I did see the trailer for it, and I was like, I'm not gonna watch that, but I'll watch your review for it.
Me and Tess Givnish did a good review on that one on patreon.com/actmovies. All right, that is it from us. Goodbye, everyone. I'm ending
See you guys.
the
Thanks